Dude, have you seen the deal at Hostile right now?
Yeah, I have actually.
Well, I think we should show everybody else. If you go to supplements and pre-workout right now, and you go to back, sorry, that's our RTD, which is absolutely amazing. If you go to foundation, see here, 24.99 right now, 50% off, Paul.
If it was me, if I paid for my supplements, I'd probably buy four to stock up.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, because that's what I used to do.
Guess what else? We still have some Samson Bloodshot left.
Well, those will be limited edition now.
Limited edition collector's item,
That's right.
26.50. 26.50 is 50% off. So
You could probably
because
resale that on eBay for quite a bit more if you hold on to it for a bit.
you can't. What's going on, Paul?
Nothing for that. It's gone with you.
I am getting bigger, leaner, and stronger.
I know you
And
are. As am I.
but I think in another week, maybe two, I will have surpassed you in strength again.
Well, how do you measure strength? Because right now you're lifting with one arm, I'm lifting with two. So you're not gonna beat my two arm lifts.
Yeah, but when we squat, I will surpass you.
But squat's not my best exercise.
Oh,
I'm
now
lim-
we're
I'm,
now, but that's the measurement. Like if
I'm
you,
limited.
okay, but if we're testing someone's leg strength,
Yeah.
the squat is king.
Is it? Well, let's ask Ian. Ian's somewhat of a somewhat of a scholar on this issue.
Ian's anti-squat. He doesn't count.
I think if can you guys hear me okay?
Hmm.
Yes.
I think if you're testing just leg strength, I think a leg press would be better test.
What? Are you crazy?
Well, yeah,
Just
because you're
quad, you
because
mean?
you're eliminating other factors that aren't your legs. I think you're stabilized where it's just the legs. If you like, yeah, so for just
So are you
legs,
telling me we should go to all the powerlifting competitions and tell them not to squat anymore? Let's get some leg presses out.
but that's
Get this
that's
guy.
not you're assuming that in a powerlifting competition they're just trying to test leg strength, which nobody ever said.
What I'm saying to you is if we're measuring lower body strength, the squat is the measurement. Nobody says, how much can you leg press? Ian, how much can you leg press? 3,000 pounds?
Well,
Oh my God.
it depends what you're asking though. If you're saying just leg strength, or if you're using large multi-joint compound movements as a test of a competition, then I do think a squat is better.
You're so annoying.
Yeah, but how you asked me is just leg strength. Leg strength, a
It
leg press
wasn't
is
trying
more
to
direct.
be specific. Like, tell me exactly how to measure quad strength.
Disagree with him, Ian.
Saying when you ask anybody just randomly, like, hey, how do you test how strong your legs are? It's
Yeah.
usually the squat, or else in a
Yeah,
powerlifting
I would
competition,
agree.
they
Well,
would
if you
put
see a guy
everybody.
with big legs, you're not like, hey, how much do you leg extension?
No, of course not. But sorry, when I came into this, I was answering it just as the question of if you wanted to most accurately test how strong someone's legs are from like a testing parameter, from a competition parameter, I do agree that a squat is way more interesting.
Just to be disagreeable because it's a podcast. I actually think the hack squat would be better than the leg press.
Okay,
Really?
I could get on board because it's the same movement as a leg press, so I'm like I'm fine with that.
Why would hack squat be
No,
more
it's
so
not the
than leg
same.
press?
So
A hack squat and a leg press is the same thing on the same angle, just one you're down, one you're up. It's almost the same.
it's totally not.
It is 100% is.
Why can I leg press 8,000 pounds and I can only and I can only hack squat like 400?
Yeah, I mean it's different in where you're supported, but I'm saying the angle and the force driven is very similar. Yeah. But
I don't. I can't
the weight
see
I
that.
do on the hack, on the Arsenal hack, and on the Arsenal leg press that are the
Same.
same angle, it's almost the exact same machine. They literally probably use the same frame. I do the exact same amount of weight.
Really?
Yeah, I'll do like
Because
12
if
plates on one, 12 plates on the other. Yeah.
yeah, I mean it's very machine dependent. But like back in the day when I was stronger, like I would leg press 14 plates aside, and I'd probably hack squat seven.
Yeah, I mean, definitely depends on the piece of machinery. But
Yeah,
that's why I used Arsenal to Arsenal, where like their leg press and their hack squat are almost identical pieces. Same angle,
right.
same everything. Obviously, it's just the weight being above you versus below you is different, to an extent. But like the angle at which you're driving the leg and it's coming in at the hip and stuff is very similar for sure. But yeah, I mean,
Listen,
they're obviously have their differences.
I'm not a biomechanics expert.
Me neither.
I'm a bro scientist.
Yeah.
So all I can the way I would argue it or think of it in my not even argue it, but just think of it in my mind is the hack squat feels so different.
Yeah.
Like even though they're on the same angle, but like reversed or whatever.
Yeah, it's because the
It
weight's
just-
sitting on your shoulders. Like it's the weight is above you and up on your shoulders versus it's on your feet. It is different in that capacity, but like the motion is the
But
same.
moving weight is massive. Like moving where the weight, like people can say, okay, well, your legs are at the same position and they move the same way, but just moving weight from one area
sure.
to another. Like I'll tell you why. I got
What do you find? What do you find
yeah.
more taxing?
hold on 1 minute.
Hack squat for sure.
Me too.
Yeah. So you know that machine squat I have in my gym?
Yep.
So me, Ben, and Sam were in there using it, and they both love it because like it really hits your quads in a good spot. But it wasn't heavy enough for those guys. So Ben moved the plates from in front of him
Yeah, where you change it. Yeah.
to directly onto his shoulders. He actually put them on the handles.
Yeah.
And then I tried it, night and day. Like it wasn't even close. Like
100%. Yeah, where the weight is in relationship, especially to like your center of mass and stuff, is definitely going to affect how heavy it feels for sure.
yeah.
Like doing a front squat versus a back squat, even if you didn't have to support the weight, which is obviously one of the things make it hard.
Yeah.
It's still harder, you know, or like using a safety squat bar. You know,
that's what I
how the
use,
weight sits more forward. It's obviously harder than when it's lower on your back.
Much
you know?
harder, I find.
For sure. Yeah.
Well, yeah, because when it's lower on your back, like actually, even if you take
Well, you can use more hip.
even if you take it a step further, Paul, doing a high bar squat and a low bar squat, you can feel the difference.
Yeah.
Right.
Just
Yeah,
moving
because-
it down your traps. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But-
because the farther back the movement is behind you, the more ability to use your hip you have.
Okay.
Versus if it's more in front of you, you can't get the hips behind it
Right.
because the weight's in front of you. So it's,
Right.
you know, the more ability you have to incorporate more, especially your hips, which are like, you know, glutes and stuff are some of your strongest muscles. You're definitely going to be stronger in that movement for sure.
Well, the reason this even came up is I told Paul that he squandered when I was on my deathbed and I lost all my muscle. Paul squandered that period of time he had to stay way ahead of me because I'm about to surpass him again in leg strength.
That's embarrassing, Paul.
I will say one thing. My strength has exponentially gone up, but but it hasn't equaled the same in terms of gains physically.
Yeah, but even strength, it hasn't gone up because I'm going to pass you in like another 2 weeks.
No, I'm finding this training that we're doing right now, Fouad, this like stopping before failure. I'm getting way stronger.
Yeah, we changed our training up a lot.
But
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely an argument. Like if you watch power lifters, how they train, they don't train to failure at all.
yeah.
Well, I'll tell you why. When me and John used to work together, so I had like failure days and then active rest, we would call it. Because I didn't know how to just stay home. So he would like go in, but do this. And what it was like I'd say I'd still squat, but if I had 4 plates on the bar, instead of doing it for 10, I'd do it for 5.
Sure.
He'd be like, just do 5, feel it, use it, and put it back.
Yeah.
And so me and Paul started doing push-pull legs because I can't really train my upper body that well. So I'm like, I might as well get 2 leg days in. So we started doing push-pull legs, same week. Hi, Mike.
Anita. I need
What does it say?
I need a hand job.
I need a hand job. Is that like, it's kind of Indian, actually, the last
Yeah. Jab.
And job.
And job.
So anyway, because we're doing all the body parts twice a week, I decided like, let's not go to failure because we're old and we're just going to get fucking run down.
Yeah.
And I think it's been actually helping us more because we're like recovering and getting stronger. Ian disappeared.
He's
Oh,
gone.
Ian.
Yeah, I agree.
You bumped him off, Mike. Yeah, I didn't think I would like this, Fouad, but I'm actually liking it.
Why didn't you think you'd like it?
Probably just because of old habits. You know, I'm so used to doing like a 5-day split, you know, maybe a 4 at times, but mostly a 5-day split my whole life.
You know what? I'm with you on it, but when you're forced to do something, then you kind of have to. And because like, you know, I'm only training with half my upper body.
Yeah.
So doing like a traditional bro split, it's like split. I feel like it's kind of wasting 4 days for me.
Yeah. Right.
Because I'm like, I can only train one arm or one shoulder or one, like it doesn't.
Yeah. You're limited how many different exercises you can do. Right
Yeah.
now.
So I figured if we do push-pull legs, then at least I can get 2 leg days in,
Right.
you know? So. it
But
kinda
going into that, thinking about but just like running it through my head the first, you know, going into this program change, I was a bit pessimistic about it. I didn't think I was going to like it. And I didn't think I'd recover, but I have.
Well, you wouldn't have if we kept training the way we were, though.
Right. Yeah, that's what I'm
Because
saying. The
because
whole
if we-
training change.
Yeah, because if you keep trying to go to failure every workout and you're doing body parts twice a week, even if you change the exercises, you're probably still at our age. You're probably still going to fucking wear yourself out.
Right. And yeah, I'm noticing like less joint pain the last couple of weeks. Recovering well.
Yeah. Mike, how
Miracle.
are
Still
Right?
growing, Mike, at 50.
pull back a little bit? It's a miracle, right?
Yeah.
You learned something.
I think as you get older too, it's like we have like us guys like us. We have so much. You have so much like compounded interest in terms of like the work you've done and the muscle you've accrued. It's like to keep like you can step on the gas here and there, and you know when to push yourself and when you got like feel good in the gym that day. But I just think guys knowing how to like buffer their training to like their age. Like there's no reason why I need to be pushing as hard as I did when I was 21.
Yeah.
Because like one, I'm not 21, and two, I'm way bigger than I was at 21. I have way more muscle. So
Yeah.
I'm not in this like starved state to like really
you know-
hungry about getting big.
Yeah.
You know what I think the reason for that though, Mike, too, is like all of that makes 100% sense until you add in emotions.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're like in your mind, you're like, well, I used to do this, and then you kind of want to do it still, or else you feel like you're failing.
Yeah. Well, I think about how stupid I was when I was 21. And I don't want to be that stupid again. So
Yeah.
I'm like, like perspective is a great thing as you get older.
For sure.
No, I
Wisdom.
know, but like I remember like when I even like, when I retired, I could still, bench or dumbbell press pretty good weight. I could still squat. Like I was squatting 4 plates up to like fucking 5, 6, 7 months ago. So you kind of have these benchmarks. You're like, okay, well, I know I can dumbbell press 150-pound dumbbells. I don't want to go below 100-pound dumbbells.
Yeah.
And then when you start getting there and you start getting to like, oh fuck, 90s are heavy now, then you're like, you start feeling like the age is like caught up with you.
Hey, Fouad, though, I wonder if like I think we have a nice advantage of having a private gym to train at. So
Oh, yeah.
we're not like so your ego's left at the door, You're not worried about like
But
I
I'm
know
not-
like it
but I'm not-
shouldn't play into your head, but sometimes it does.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about ego towards other people. I'm talking about your own ego and realizing that you're like, fuck, I'm getting old. Like it actually like is a real thing.
Yeah. But do you think you'd be able to do that though if you were training in a public gym?
You have to. I can't. I
Yeah,
can't.
I guess you're forced to, but
Like you're forced to.
right.
Sorry, Ian. What happened?
But I think that's a good thing and a bad thing. I mean, it is good to hold yourself to standards and to push yourself, but it's also you got to know your like someday like I did like I'm sure you guys don't like get it. Maybe not Ian because Ian's on a different kind of wavelength than us, but because just stupid strong for no reason. But like some days you're just like you have it and it's like fucking.
Yeah.
I'm pushing myself through extra reps and I may do a drop or you know what I mean? Like I'm like last week 50-50 on this felt heavy. Now it's like fucking going up like butter. So those are the days when like it's like, okay, I have the gas in the tank. I'm gonna really I'm gonna let this thing go. And the next day might be the same. And the day after that you might be like, oh, I'm a little fucking run down today.
So you're saying like more when to like pull back and when to push forward.
Yeah, like John telling you to like pull like do this, but like only do this much. Is like he's kind of creating that environment in your brain of like it's okay to not every day is gonna be the best day, but every day can be a productive day. Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah. The problem with that though, Mike, is it takes even more wisdom that I haven't really gotten until recently, more probably because of my accident. But like John used to always say, don't dig a ditch so deep that you can't crawl out of it.
yeah.
So like take your example, right, where you have good days and bad days. So I would have a good day and be like, oh, I can squat 4 plates today. So I would squat 4 plates and then my back would be ruined for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Whereas now
Yeah.
I know, like yesterday, me and Paul were squatting and I knew how I was feeling. And I just stopped. We are like, you know what? Two plates. I'm good at 2 plates. Let's just stay here. I'm not going to try and push it.
Mhm.
And then that was it. And I feel fine today. I feel better. I don't feel like fucked up.
I went to 2.5.
I mean, it depends on your version in your mind of like what's
You weren't,
like
you weren't dead
what do
6
I
months
do?
ago. Fuck you.
Yeah. Did you die though?
Well, and in some ways, not physically, but
Not emotionally. But
Anyway, yeah, it just takes you have to leave emotion at the door, I guess. And you have to really like analyze what your body could do, what it can't do.
Yeah, I was lucky that guy died a long time ago for me. So I didn't. I've had too many injuries and too much stuff to get over that I'm like, okay, that guy's dead. I know how to lift now.
Yeah. Anyway, how's everybody doing? Paul, actually, you know what? Paul wanted to host tonight. We're going to call Paul tonight. Was going to be called the PAULCAST.
PAULCAST 2026
Nice.
This really goes well every time we do it. We should do it again.
I got some. I made myself some notes on Mike to keep the conversation flowing.
Okay, let's roll.
How do you
Paul.
feel about the Venezuela situation, huh?
Oh, well, I want to stay within politics. I know that can be very polarizing.
Okay, so
So
go
I'm gonna
ahead,
start?
Paul. Yeah.
Yeah, it's your show, Paul.
Well, being the new year, I thought maybe we would, did you make a New Year's resolution this year, Mike?
Nope.
Did we do this last episode?
Yes.
We talked about resolutions.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, scratch that one off. Fuck it anyway.
Yeah, yes. Well,
Okay,
take that one
next
off
Paul, next Paul.
the agenda here.
No resolutions. Check.
Next, I wanted to touch on sleep.
Next, I love the way you say it. You're like a natural at this.
Yeah.
Next, I thought we would talk. Okay, go
Well,
ahead.
well, I only got a couple.
Okay,
more
what about
points
sleep?
left, so.
What about sleep, Paul?
I've been improving my sleep the last little while.
Paul, you
Like,
gotta you have to do a segue from New Year's resolutions into sleep somehow. So let's see that.
okay, so since the new year began, my
Right.
sleep has improved.
Why, Paul?
Or you could have
I-
said, or you could have
tell you,
said, or you could have said, speaking of resolutions, one of my resolutions actually was to improve my sleep. I was
It
wasn't
wasn't
great.
though. It
Well,
just
you
happened.
fucking lie. It's a goddamn podcast, Paul.
I have one resolution.
What
I
was
haven't
it?
started it yet, though. I was going to stop smoking weed, but I haven't started yet
Stop
that-
altogether.
That's going to
Yeah,
go well.
for a little while.
Nice.
What do we
Not
do?
right-
We
not
do we
quite
want to
ready
take
yet,
bets on if that actually happens?
Well, give me a time frame.
I'd
The
like
year.
to take that bet.
2026.
Okay, and quit. How long do I have to go free?
Like,
Forever.
Quit forever.
No, I didn't say that. No, I just said I wanted to take a
let's
little
not
break.
get carried
So
away.
you want to
guys.
take a?
So that's not That's not quitting.
It's taking. Okay, well, I'm taking.
I already know. Wait, I already
Taking a
know.
sabbatical.
Sabbatical. Yeah.
a pause.
I already know you can take a break, so I'm not betting on that. You're not going to
Okay.
quit though.
Okay. You don't think so?
No. There's
I'll
no
give it up for
fucking-
30 days. I'll give you a clean month.
That's not even.
No
I was-
edibles either. You can't have edibles.
I know.
I was going to say 3 months. You're a month is fucking no problem.
Just quit altogether, dude.
Yeah. He's like, I'm sorry, I lost you guys. I can't hear you.
He's stunned. He doesn't even know what to say.
Next topic I had here to discuss.
Sleep. Yeah, let's talk about sleep. So what about sleep, Paul?
Yeah. So sleep. Well, for one thing, I started going to bed a bit earlier.
Nice.
So that's been helping me sleep better.
Mhm.
So like I feel like part of that too isn't just that I'm getting more sleep, it's that I'm not rushing to fall asleep.
Yeah.
I'm not like stressed out because I got to fall asleep soon because I only got like 6 hours.
That
of
makes
sleep.
sense. I never thought of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
sure.
So I'm going to bed at a more rested state, peacefully.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think when you can get into bed with like, it's okay if I take 2 hours to fall asleep kind of mindset, like I'll just get comfortable and as long as it takes, it's definitely a better, like more peaceful mindset to put yourself in to have better sleep for sure. Like
Yeah.
I agree with you. The days where, when I was competing and I'd stay up super late and I knew I had something to do the next day, I would then like stress about like, okay, I got to fall
Right.
asleep quick,
Yeah.
That's what
and then
happens to
because
me.
you're stressing it, then you can't fall asleep or your sleep is less restful because that's in the back of your head.
Or I'm waking up 5 times a night because I'm probably
100%.
panicked.
The problem that happens to me is I'll go to bed early because I have to get up the next morning because I'm like, okay, I've gone to bed at 10 o'clock. I got till midnight to fall asleep, but then I'm on my phone fucking doom scrolling and fucking the 2 hours flies by and I haven't gone to sleep.
I don't touch my phone in bed.
You
Yeah,
know,
I don't bring my
I
phone.
plug
to
it
bed
in
either.
and I leave it on the nightstand. I watch TV to fall asleep.
Me too.
you have that control to plug it in and just leave it next to you.
Yeah, I'm not I'm not that big on my phone. I actually
Yeah,
get
you
sick of it.
actually, yeah.
It's crazy. Melissa's phone doesn't even like come in our bedroom. Like 7:00 p.m. That's plugged in the kitchen. She won't see it until the next morning.
Ben's
Really,
like
right?
that too. Ben does that
Yeah.
too when he goes to
Yeah.
bed. He plugs it in the kitchen and goes to bed.
You should do that
Yeah.
for us.
I would have to do that.
I don't Instagram or like social media scroll in bed. Like I'll go on my phone to watch a movie.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to turn the TV on. It's like big and bright, but I don't go on social media when I'm trying to sleep.
You know what I've been doing? It's a total waste of time. I'm not going to buy anything. You know what my scrolling has been for the last 3 months?
Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's so addictive,
What are you looking
man.
for?
I'm on
Anything.
everything. I'm like,
Anything.
maybe I'll buy a
Anything
belt-
I can spend my money on, I'll buy
Yes.
it.
I just
Yeah.
bought something off there.
If it's a good deal, I'm gonna buy it.
But I'm scrolling. I'm like, maybe I'll buy a belt squat. Maybe I'll buy a
Yeah.
truck. Maybe I'll buy a fucking motorcycle. Maybe I'm
Yeah.
just like, oh my God. I
I
got
actually got it great because we're moving obviously like in a couple weeks. I got a bunch of free boxes off Marketplace. You know,
it's
Oh, yeah?
awesome, man. It's
I just
fucking
went on there
awesome.
and typed in moving boxes. First one, someone had posted it like
Yeah.
20 minutes before, and they had like 70 fucking Home Depot like nice moving boxes of all sizes. They're like free. I'm like, I'll be there in 10 minutes. They're like, great.
Really? It's awesome.
Not that boxes are crazy expensive, but fuck, I mean, it's still you
Yeah.
buy 50, 60 boxes. It's like, you know,
For sure.
and then
Yeah.
and then when I'm done with them, I'll just put them up for free like they did for me, and we can keep the fucking
Keep the chain going.
yeah. What's
Share
that
the
called
love.
again?
Share
Pay
the
it
love.
forward.
Pay it forward. That's
Pay
it.
it forward.
Wow. It's a good movie. You guys see that movie?
No.
Who's in?
Isn't Pay It Forward with the fucking Sixth Sense kid?
6 Cents.
Hey, you never seen Sixth Sense?
Oh, wait a minute. Did I?
Pay It
Haley
Forward.
Joe
Edward-
Osmond? Haley Joe Osmond or something?
Oh.
Yeah, what's that movie? Pay It Forward movie.
The movie Payback with Mel
Yeah,
Gibson's good.
Haley Joel Osment and Kevin Spacey and Helen Hunt.
Hey, I love Mel Gibson. Why did he eat so much shit for so long?
I think he said some.
He says some crazy shit that some people don't like, you know?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I think he got a little whacked out as he got older.
He's back though. They let him back now.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
yeah?
let him back. Yeah,
He still does.
he repented.
I saw Mickey Rourke's going through a tough time. He's got to GoFundMe to pay his rent right now.
Really?
No way.
Yeah. He got a
He was doing big movies in the last like 5 years. That's crazy. He's out of money.
Did you see him on that reality show in England where what's it called? It's a show where they put you in a house with a bunch of people. It's a
No.
reality show.
No.
Is
No.
it Big Brother or something like that?
Well, Big Brother is a show, but
I think it was that
Traders,
one. They put him on there with there was a lesbian in the house or something like that, and like he was like joking about her being a lesbian the whole time, and they like told him to leave after like the second day. It was great.
all right, Paul, next topic. You're leading the show. What's next?
Yeah.
Anyone? No
Well.
lesbian talk? Anyone?
Yeah, I thought that would lead into more some different conversation. No, I got nothing. I got an ear infection. I'm getting over just finishing up a round of antibiotics right now. I don't know where that came from, but it was weird too because I felt this like fluid in my ear, and then so I made a doctor's appointment, and then it went away, and then like 4 weeks later it came back. So I made an appointment. And it turns out I had an ear infection.
Sounds like HIV to me.
I don't know how I would have got it. I've
No,
been,
it actually
pretty
works
secluded for the
well.
last.
What actually works well for those ear infections and shit, if you don't want to go to the doctor, is you get the like Visine antibiotic eye drops.
Oh.
So like the same ones you would use if you had like pink eye.
Right.
Any of those work for ears as well. I've used that when I've had like a fucking ear getting sore or ear infection coming. Drop that in, it's fucking gone in a day.
Can you
You
buy
don't need a
them?
prescription for that?
Yeah, I
Nope.
was gonna ask. You just buy them like
There's
off the
good.
shelf.
So many people are going to do that. It's just a
Yeah.
lucky thing that happened for you.
No, I
He was
actually like,
lying. He was lying.
no, because it's just a general antibiotic that works for both kind of things. So like eye things, ear things, like you can use them for both. I researched and it's like you can use them for both.
Really?
Yeah, I've done it honestly many times. If like I can feel like my ears getting like something's coming in there, I'm like fuck, just drop or two in there. Next day I wake up, I'm fine.
Huh. And it works for pink eye.
Yeah, well, that's what they're made for. They're an antibiotic eye drop.
Oh, right,
but
yeah.
some of them I actually think say eye/ear on them. So I think they're meant to be used for both. Yeah.
I've never seen that. I'll look for it.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
probably
They're
use
just like
some
in
right
the
now.
in the eye drop aisle and shit, and you'll just find like the antibiotic ones and they work for both.
Yeah.
Yeah. Little tip for you. Keep it going, Paul.
So the green, does that offshoot the red a little bit?
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, I think it works a little better, right?
You look festive.
Yeah. Well, I'm not meaning to be. I just wanted to offset the red a little bit.
Red skin, green shirt, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Very holiday-esque.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, can I
I'll
say
turn it over
something?
to you now, Fouad.
No,
You're done?
You can't.
That's
You're,
it?
not you're not hosting anymore.
No, see,
You
Mark.
can't say anything. Don't interrupt.
Well, we're getting together next weekend.
Yeah.
Well, sorry, Mike can't be there. I wish Mike could be there too, but
Hmm.
Yeah,
Guy's gonna be there.
what's your guys' plan? You're driving up on Friday?
For those people who
We're
don't
leaving
know,
at what? 8 o'clock on Friday, Fouad?
for those people,
VIP.
yes, 8 o'clock, Paul. Paul, the fourth time he's asked me. For those people who don't know, because not everybody watches the show every week, this weekend, East Norton, Pennsylvania, Powerhouse Gym, me, Ian, and Guy, Paul, and a whole bunch of other people are going to be there for another grand opening, or I think they did a soft opening, or maybe this is just a special event. I don't know if it's a grand opening.
I think it's their grand opening.
Yeah, I
Is
think
it?
it's our grand opening.
Yeah, grand opening. So we're going to be there. We're going to do a live podcast, meet and greet, Ian's going to try and squat 800 pounds. And what else? That's
Hell
it.
yeah, brother.
It's going to be awesome. Are we going to train legs?
I mean, Saturday is my leg day, but I really don't like training legs on the road. But because that's what would make sense for us to train, I'll do it. Yeah.
All right. Are you excited?
Yeah, I'm excited. I don't think I've never trained legs with you.
No, we've trained shoulders,
Arms.
chest, arms. We
I
trained a
think
couple in the UK together.
Yeah, that's right. At Dino's gym. We haven't done back and legs. I don't think.
No, not at Dino's gym. Well, Dino's, but also at yeah. What's that gym called?
where we do the muscle. What?
Fuck, what's that gym called?
What gym?
I got
We
one
all
of the shirts.
we all went there. The gym we did a live podcast event there in the UK.
Muscle Works.
Muscle Works.
Muscle Works, yes.
Yeah. You and me got a couple workouts in there.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good workouts.
Yeah. Because Fouad, you were sick as a dog then, remember?
That's right.
That was the worst trip ever.
Yeah,
got
you were
sick in
fucking
England,
so
yeah.
sick. Yeah.
Dude, I don't even remember what happened to me. I was fucked that week.
Yeah,
that
you were
weekend.
pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
You had like
Yeah.
a super bad cold or something that was fucking you up.
Yeah.
Didn't you start getting sick at the Arnold's in Ohio already, and then it just got worse?
I
all
did,
over?
and then there was
Yeah.
Arnold UK, and when I went there, I was
Yeah.
okay the first day, but then I was fucked.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
fly and shit. It fucks you up. Like,
Are you
add
going
that
to
on.
Are you going to UK, Ian?
I don't know.
Arnold's?
I don't have any plans to, but I mean, if you guys are going, I'll go.
Mm-mm.
I don't know.
Then no,
I'm not going.
probably not.
I think I'm going to be in Columbus doing like some podcasting for Merrick and doing some stuff like that, but that's about it. I'm not obviously not working any booths or anything, so
Yeah, I'm
That's
sure I'll
it.
be in Columbus and then I'll be in Detroit, obviously. I got fucking a lot because we're this weekend and then the next weekend I'm going with some friends to Tremblant, do some snowboarding. And then the next weekend after that, we get our house. And then Melissa and I are going to go away in February. And then it's the Arnold and then Detroit and shit. So it's fucking a lot.
where are you going? You're going to Switzerland in February.
No, we decided to go to Costa Rica.
So you switch
Oh.
Switzerland to Costa Rica.
I switched completely other side of the fucking.
How the fuck do
map,
you go
yeah.
from snowboarding in the snow to fucking Costa Rica and just decide?
Just YouTube, you know?
Are you worried about any travel
what-
disruption?
I was just looking at like places that had like we wanted to do something that had like a lot of shit to do every day. We wanted to be like our days to be like full of like fun stuff, you know?
Mhm.
So yeah, we just found a place that had like a lot of cool shit to do like that. So we're like, all right, fuck, let's fucking do it. Yeah.
Mike, Mike, I know you love Costa Rica. Are you going?
I love Costa Rica.
Wait, where did you go when you went to with Kat and
The Turks and Caicos.
Oh,
Turks and Caicos. That's right. Sorry, you love Turks and Caicos. Costa Rica. Fuck, I want to go, dude, but it's such a busy time for us, man, right now.
I'll just go for like 5 days, you know?
I can't take 5 days off work, dude. It's like really busy for us right now.
Yeah, just 5 days. It's okay. You bring your laptop, you know? Bring your computer. It's all good.
Next time. I'll go with the next one.
Yeah.
Once we get through the first quarter,
We'll make something
it's
happen.
gonna be good.
Yeah, we're due for a
Anyway,
trip.
what's next?
But yeah.
Paul?
After I'm judging at Columbus. I'm judging the Arnold amateurs.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Fuck
And
this.
then Detroit, and then I don't know after that.
Dude, the podcast sucks. I thought you were like raring to go here. You had a whole bunch of stuff
Well,
written down.
it's organic, you know. That builds the conversation as it goes. You know, we all start
Yeah.
sharing, and it builds.
Can I tell you? Can I give you a tip? All you've
It's
done,
not, it's not how it works, Paul.
all you've done is talk about yourself.
Well, okay.
You're
So-
like, I got good sleep. I got an ear infection. I'm gonna be in this place.
Okay, you're right,
You've asked nobody anything.
yeah, you're right.
Like
so
I just gave you 6 things that I'm doing in the next month that Fouad would have asked a follow-up question on almost all of those, you know? And then the conversation goes from that, and then that's where
Don't let
you
it
get
make you
I
feel
organic.
bad.
did have a
Paul.
follow-up question for you, Ian.
Okay.
Are you worried about travel disruptions going to Costa Rica?
No. Should I be?
Maybe.
Why?
Why?
Well, there's a conflict going on in Latin America.
Maybe.
How close is Costa Rica to Venezuela?
I don't know. It's in Latin America.
You're like they're both Latin. It could be like fucking not even close.
Pull up a map. Pull up a
I
map.
gotta look this up.
They're south.
Imagine they're like bordering countries. I don't even know how close they are, to be honest. They're probably pretty close.
Yeah, it's all pretty close in there.
It's all pretty close.
It's a tight little congested area.
I'm not worried about it. It's also I'm not going till like mid to end of February, Paul. It's like in a month and a bit.
you know how crazy.
Yeah.
Can I just touch on this for 1 second? So it's funny how sheltered we all are, like to conflict like this, because all my family lives in Lebanon, and there's conflict there obviously all the time. So there was conflict there, like I don't know, it was a few years back now, or maybe even more than that. But they were bombing South Lebanon, and we were all worried. And I called my aunt, like, "How are you? How's everything? I know there's conflict and blah blah." Blah. And she's like, "Oh, that's in the south. It's far away. We're totally fine."
Yeah.
And
It's
I'm
just like one town over, probably.
I know. I'm like, it's fucking like, Lebanon's the size of fucking Windsor. It's like
Right.
you
Ontario.
drive from one end to the other in like fucking 5 hours or something. So I'm like, that's not far away. But for some reason, I think it's because they've dealt with this stuff their whole lives.
Yeah.
It's not a fucking thing for them.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we're definitely sheltered over here when it
So
comes
I'm
to that.
like, it's just crazy, the difference.
Yeah.
This is Costa Rica here. Where's Venezuela?
It'd be north.
Right there.
Here.
Yeah. So
They're kind of far, Paul.
Yeah. Well, I imagine
That's
your
pretty far.
route 2 will probably bypass that. You'll probably go down that way.
what do you mean? I'm not driving, Paul.
No, I mean you're
You're not? That's interesting. Why
No,
not?
I would fly direct. You can fly direct from Montreal or Toronto to Costa Rica.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So you wouldn't be in that,
Yeah.
you wouldn't be.
No,
flying
it's
to that.
north of there, so you're good.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You got great cocaine there, so you'll enjoy yourself.
That's really
It's a
why I'm
tax
going.
haven. Isn't it a tax haven there too? Isn't that where all people go to hide their money?
A lot of Canadians went there during COVID. They took off.
Really?
Yeah. It's like a lot of Canadians down there now.
It's a fugitive. It's a fugitive
Cheaper.
haven too, because there's no extradition laws there or something.
I've always thought of that. A lot of people move to like Central America and shit like that after like a little while. Like a lot of Canadians move there, and I'm like, imagine like if you had like a few $100,000 saved up over the course of your life, or you sold your house, or whatever you did, you could probably live pretty comfortably there for quite a while.
Oh yeah, man.
for sure.
Dude. I know
Well, a
guys
lot
that
of
have like.
Canadians go to Thailand.
I was literally about to
Yeah.
say.
Yeah,
Cheap as
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah, I know people that have moved to Thailand that like don't make a shit ton of money, and they go over there and they live like a fucking king.
yeah.
Like housing and that's really cheap too.
Oh
Or is
yeah,
it just food.
everything.
Yeah.
I think for me it's family. Like I don't see my family every day or anything. Like we're not, well, a couple of my brothers, but I think just knowing that I can
Yeah.
is important to me.
Yeah,
I
just the
agree. And
comfort.
that's why we live in Ottawa specifically, is our family's here. I mean, we
Yeah.
literally live in the city because of our family, Even
Yeah.
where I'm moving is like, I'm moving closer to like where my dad lives and shit like that. Like, it's closer to family as well. There's some things like that are nice as well. So, yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be somewhere I would want to move anytime super soon, especially if we want to have kids soon. I'd like to be where my family is, but maybe when you're older and your kids are moved out or something, it'd be something cool to do, but
Yeah, when your kids are young, you need help with family.
100%.
It's huge.
Yeah.
What's going
Chris,
on with your,
what?
sorry, I was gonna ask you, what's going on with your move, Mike, to Alberta?
It's on the back burner right now.
Is it?
Probably in the spring we'll go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just I'm not trying to make that move in the winter. It's fucking,
Yeah, fuck
yeah,
that.
right. Yeah, yeah. You'll probably come home in a week.
yeah. I'll be like, oh, bad idea.
This sucks.
No, we're going to visit soon though, so
Yeah.
we're gonna hang out there. Yeah, the actual physical move would be a lot more convenient in the spring. It's like near summer, and
Yeah.
especially you got to drive cars out there and shit, and it's a little bit of a burden. But
Yeah, my sister's moving back from Vancouver all the way back here in like middle of March, which is like that's fucking rough,
Yeah.
Fucking driving, moving trucks and shit through the Rocky Mountains and stuff. That's fucking brutal in middle of March.
Why is she moving back?
Yeah, I mean, exactly what we're talking about. Be closer to family. I mean, she's lived in Vancouver basically since she graduated high school. Well, no, she went to college and she went to university. She went to Western in London, and then after that, then she moved out west. So she's lived in BC for 15 years plus 20 years. So and she's got a 6-year-old kid now, and the jobs like that they do is like they can kind of do remote and shit. So yeah, I think they just want to be closer to home and to her family, our family and shit. So yeah,
You'll have those babies pretty soon, eh?
hopefully, man, that's the fucking plan.
Yeah, yeah.
What's going on with that?
With
sperm.
what?
With your kids?
Sperm.
Yeah, what about it?
Tell us about your sperm. Is you going to have
Yeah.
sperm?
Yeah,
Are you gonna-
I froze enough to have 70 children.
So when are you going to start having children?
Like probably in the spring.
Okay.
Yeah.
Timing it for like a certain delivery time?
No, it's based off of like the Ontario systems like funding for IVF
Oh.
because we're doing our first round. You get funded in Ontario by by OHIP. So that's when their funding renews is in the spring, so that we can do our funded rounds in the spring. So we're just waiting till then. Yeah.
Spread that seed in.
Yeah.
How many you gonna have? 2?
I mean, fucking, I don't know, man. So, like, we're doing the IVF process, so like, depends how fucking brutal that is. I mean, if it's a very stressful, long process and it doesn't stick easily, then probably fucking 1. But you also never know. Sometimes, like, you hear so many stories of people that do the IVF process because they haven't been able to have kids for a long time, and then they just like naturally have a fucking kid like 5 years later, you know?
Yeah.
So who knows? I mean, yeah, look, if the IVF process is easy, you know, which fingers crossed it is, you know, then we would probably try for another for sure. We would like to have more than 1, but like obviously I'd be fucking just happy having 1 at this point, you know.
So IVF is like, do they like put the sperm in the egg like in a lab and then they put it inside like the womb later?
Correct. Yeah, so like I have my sperm frozen, or you would get a fresh sample, whatever you want to do, and then they would harvest her eggs, and then they make it into an embryo, and then they implant the embryo.
Yeah. Crazy.
Mike, what are you doing? Any kids ever?
No,
For real?
it's just more dogs. Yeah.
Can I
I've
ask you
noticed
something?
that.
Because me and you are kind of, we're the same age, right? How old are you, Mike?
45.
Oh, okay. I'm a couple years older, whatever, same age.
Yeah,
So
way younger than you. Anyway,
Well, you're most of your age in your 40s. I just read recently.
the reason I'm saying that is
shut up, Paul.
I always wonder if I'm going to regret it further that I don't have kids.
Well, I've never desired to have them, so I can't regret it.
Really?
No. I've thought about it in my head, like it might be cool, but I've never had this overwhelming like desire to do it.
I always just assumed everybody wanted to have kids.
It's getting less and less these days, for sure.
Yeah, these days for sure.
Well, I think less people can afford to have kids.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But I do you think less people actually don't want to have kids?
Yes,
Mhm.
Really?
In the Western world, at least.
in the Western world, yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I went through a small phase of like, oh fuck, I'm never gonna have kids. And now I think I'm okay. Like me and my wife are good. We have like kind of a good schedule. We're happy with our lives. Like everything is pretty awesome. But I wonder if it's gonna hit me again later, like when I'm 70. You know what I mean? I'm like, fuck, I don't have any kids. You know, this fucking blows.
Have some kids then, dude.
No, I'm not having kids now. I told myself my dad was 50 when I was born.
Mhm.
And I told myself I would never do that to my kids.
Why? Because you can't be as involved, like not as energetic at that point in your life.
I don't know if that's as true anymore. Like,
I mean, my dad would have been like in his mid 40s, like early to mid 40s, like around your and Mike's age.
yeah,
And I never felt that as a kid, but I mean, I guess it depends like how old they are and how old they display, you know?
right. Like I'm not, I think it's a little different with my dad too, because culturally
Yes.
he was so separated. Like he
Yeah.
was still, you know, he didn't even speak the language. Like he, you know what I mean? He didn't really understand.
Yeah. Your English is pretty good.
I picked it up all right.
Yeah. You'll do all right.
You can barely tell.
Yeah.
The accent's almost gone.
It's such an asshole. No, but I'm like, I don't know. I wonder because I'm like, I really, really subscribe to the idea of use it or lose it. So I don't want to ever get old because I feel like I'm always going to work out. I'm always going to train. I'm always going to do cardio. So I feel like I'll always be able to, you know, play with my kid or whatever.
Sure.
But I don't know. I'm like, is it good to have a kid like when you're 50, your kid's fucking, you're 70 years old when your kid's 20?
Yeah. I mean,
think it matters.
it completely depends on how you are. Like, I mean, you know, like you said, I mean, you could be 50 years old and be an old 50, or you could be 50 years old and not be an old 50, you know? Like my dad's almost 80, and like he's fucking killing it. Like I don't feel any difference in his physical abilities even now than when I was like in my younger age.
Yeah, I met your dad. He doesn't look fucking.
No, I mean,
old at
he
all.
still fucking works out every day. Everything physical. He's like, it's completely like, it's not even remotely close to someone that age. Like he could do everything physical labor to the highest degree. Like he can go hunting and fucking hike 10 kilometers with all his gear, and he does it easier than I do. Like he's still completely physically able. And like, even you've met my mom, like my mom's 70, you know?
Yeah, she didn't look 70 at all.
No, like, you know, she still fucking goes to the gym, has social life, goes on vacation all the
Yeah,
time. Like she
actually-
lives the life of a very young person, you know?
Right.
Yeah, she's very, very, very pretty. And she looks like she's like,
Whoa, man.
Yeah. Keep saying it. She's gonna listen. She
She's
knows.
Shut up, Mike. She's watching this. She looks like she's 40.
Yeah.
I would have said 30. Yeah, that's just me.
No, but I mean, both my parents are fucking killing it. So like,
Yeah.
it depends. How you're gonna be or how you want to be at that age.
Depends on how you live. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
I had
agree.
kids. Well, I had my kids in my 40s. Well, I had my first one in my late 30s, my second one in my early 40s.
Yeah. Well, look, I mean, you're all broken down and shit.
No, I'm
Yeah.
good. What I noticed more than anything is like there's a lot of excitement with your first one, a
Yeah.
ton of excitement.
Yeah.
So like you're totally immersed in, parenthood and family and all that stuff. And and rightfully so. But then with the second one, it's not that you love the second one any less or nothing like that, or that you're less energetic. It's just your life is that much more busier now.
Yeah.
Like, because now you got two fucking
Well, I
kids to
think
take
you're
care of.
also what I noticed from the outside looking in, watching you, there's less helicopter parenting going on with the second
Yeah,
one.
you learn your
of
mistakes
course,
the first
Because
time.
you're kind of like calm the fuck down a little bit.
Oh
like-
man, I'm such a helicopter parent with my
Yeah.
with my oldest one for her first like 5 years or so, and it was,
Yeah.
and I noticed that it was a negative effect on her because it made her too soft.
Yeah.
So I tried hard to reverse a lot of that.
Yeah.
Chris and Courtney about
beating
to.
Yeah, I started beating the crap out of her.
Courtney's
Toughen
about. Oh,
Which say,
I said
Ian, sorry.
Courtney's about to pop out her second kid like today or tomorrow or something.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
that close, eh?
Well, she's a week past her due date already. So
Oh wow.
yeah, I mean, I think she's like rearing to go in the next like couple days. Yeah, so
I
so
was
they
asked.
should be fucking.
I was asked on the news channel, the RBP news channel. We were talking about Chris and Suki, the guy I do it with, was like,
Mhm.
do you think Chris will come back? And I was like, if he gets his family in order and he has stuff in order, he might come back, blah, blah, blah. I said all this thing. Well, with two kids and the one just coming, the second one just being born, that doesn't seem like it'd be a possibility anytime soon. Like he's going to want to spend time with the newborn, especially.
Yeah,
Like-
I personally don't think he has any interest in it, but yeah, it's impossible to say. Once you give it a year or two, and your kids are like out of that like very baby stage, and you've got a good schedule going and stuff like that. You can never say never, but if I was going to put money on it now, I would definitely put it on that. I don't think he'll ever compete again.
Really?
And he's enjoying this new avenue of life. Like he's got new business stuff going on. That's very busy and shit like that, and he's like in this fucking new fucking CrossFit era he's doing and shit. And I think he's dove pretty headfirst into that. So, yeah, I think he's like content enough with the shit he's doing that I don't think he is being drawn back. But I also would have said the same for myself within a year of retiring. So who knows?
That's what I say. Because when someone
Yeah.
retires, the initial feeling is relief.
Yeah.
I get to do all this new fucking shit. And then there's a feeling of finding something new. And then there's a feeling of missing it.
Yeah.
And I think Chris is in the like finding something new phase still.
100%.
So it's like what I said on the news channel was like, once he gets the businesses running where he's happy with all of them, not that obviously they're all killing it, but I meant more like once he kind of gets his hands in everything, once he kind of has his fill of his family, like he feels like they're all kind of older, like you just said, then he might be like, I'm still in awesome shape and I can still win.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I
see
mean,
him.
I don't know. I don't see it. I think for him, it's like that's kind of behind me. I left my mark. I think I'm good. But yeah, like you said, you never know. I mean, it's impossible to say, especially with people that do something like that. That's so based out of passion. That passion doesn't just like disappear.
right? That's right.
Like it can be like you're like, okay, it's exciting. I'm doing something different for this new season of life, and you can be excited for that for a while. But depends how much that fire still burns inside you. Which for some people it still does. Some people it's like. They're very ready to move on from that. So it really depends,
The question I want to ask you about it more so is who does all his, like his exercise selection and all that? Where does he get all that?
He works with Justin King, the guy that was doing my track training when I was doing it.
So he plans all this out for him?
Oh, yeah.
He still looks big.
He does look big, eh?
Yeah.
Like he looks like, because that's why the conversation came up, because Suki put a side by side of this, and then when he was
I mean,
competing-
he's lean, so he still looks really good. Yeah.
yeah, so he did a side by side, and it didn't look very different. Obviously, he's more full
Mhm.
in the pre-show picture, but I'm like, he's still there. Like he's still not far off. Like where the fuck is that picture? The side by side.
No, but that won't go away anywhere soon, especially if he's, still training and eating well. Like that's not just going to disappear,
What do you think, Paul? Could we handle that training regimen? Do you want to do
I
like?
don't know what he's doing. I've seen a couple of his videos, but I don't know exactly what kind of training he's doing.
Well, the reason I said it is I'm like when I watch him train, I'm thinking to myself, that's probably obviously I don't want to get away from bodybuilding, but as you age, doing more functional things and
Yeah.
moving in different ways.
Yeah. So his right now is kind of what I gather from it is like it's kind of a hybrid of like he does most of his like lower body movements and performance based movements. But then he also does like still some like upper body train that's like bodybuilding to like keep looking fucking yoked,
Yeah.
Right.
Well, it looks
So like
he's-
a lot of this stuff that you'll see is lower body training that's like, so to get him to be athletic and be able to jump and run and stuff like that. And then still a lot of you'll see him still doing fucking curls and dumbbell press and shit like that. That's still bodybuilding style training for his upper body,
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think, Paul? Can we do it?
I'd like to try it. Well, I want to start including more functional athletic training. Been telling you that for a while.
Let's look at. Oh, you're telling me so it's my fault that we're not doing it.
No, no. Well, you got injured, so we couldn't start it right away.
All right. Do you want to do this? We'll do this tomorrow.
I would like to do that. Yeah,
We'll do this one, and then we can do this one. Can you do that one?
I could definitely do that one.
Can you even raise your leg that high?
Yes, I can. Yes, it'll. And as I do more of them, it'll get higher.
I don't think you can. And then
I don't know if I'm
there's,
gonna be able to do Chris kind of form.
still front squatting.
I
We
don't
can
like
do
front squatting. I don't like front squats.
You don't like front squatting.
No, no.
What about this one?
Lunges?
Can we do that?
Yeah, I like to do that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, we got the fucking
Yep.
get the earthquake bar if that's what we call it. Whatever
Yep.
you want to call it.
Work the stabilizers.
All right, we'll do that too. All right, this is what we're gonna do. We're just gonna watch Chris's Instagram,
Just
Okay.
and every
We'll
day
copy his
we're
workouts.
gonna do
Okay.
exact. That way we don't have to pay Justin King because we can't afford him. We probably
Just get
can't afford him.
Get the standard app, bro.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. You can follow log on the app.
Mike, what's going on with you?
Listen, man.
How's your dog doing?
Oh yeah.
She's good. She's got a sling on for a few weeks now. They set the hip back so quickly that there was no damage really. So
Yeah, that's the same as ours. If you do it quick enough, you can be lucky. Yeah.
Dude, I worry about that all the time. My dog's constantly jumping off the bed. And I'm like, when's that going to be a problem? So that's what happened?
we don't know because Kat woke up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, and Sophia will kind of freak out when she's not in the bed. So she might have got to the edge and just been like, she kind of like patters her feet.
Yeah.
So she could have not been able to see that well, and she slipped and like fell because she's jumped off beds before and bigger things before, and she's been fine. So we think she might have like fell backwards and
Which it was the
landed.
back hip, obviously.
Yeah, it was her back, like left side.
Yeah.
Have you guys heard what's going on with Hadi in Iran?
No.
No,
Yeah.
no.
People are not happy with Hadi right now. That's for sure.
Really?
Yeah,
Why?
apparently.
His phone background. Yeah.
So apparently,
What?
apparently Hadi has got the Ayatollah's picture up,
Okay. Oh, there's a protest.
and there's
right
like a revolution right now going on, or protest, however you want to word it, in Iran. So people are really upset that he's supporting the government, and the government's like apparently executing people and like doing some like crazy shit. So I don't know, man. How's that? Like Hadi's gonna
Politics.
not Hadi. Hadi's gonna lose fucking half his fan base, if not more.
Politics is the great divider, eh?
Yeah.
He's got to be in a tough spot though, man, because he's competed for the government kind of
Right. Right. So he's got a
for so long,
right.
and he owns businesses there. So it's like,
Oh, does he?
well, I think he owns a couple gyms or something like that. So I'm like,
Okay.
what does that mean? Does this take away his businesses and shit and fucking?
Yeah. I don't
like
think it's
that-
the kind of place where you can fight the authorities so much, you know.
I know, but people are mad because they're like, we supported you this whole time, and you said you were a man of the people, and all these
Yeah.
things, and now he's not. He's kind of. I don't know if he's siding with the government. I don't really know exactly, like, but I'm like, I don't know. It's crazy. Like, you lose your fan base in a fucking
This is
day.
all because he has a phone. They caught his phone background on his.
Something
Is
like
that what it was, Ian?
That's what I saw or heard or read or something. It was something to do with, that this Ayatollah guy was like a background on his phone or something like that. And somebody saw it in a video or some shit. And then, obviously because of the stuff that's going on there, then people really didn't like that,
It's funny how that didn't really seem to affect bodybuilders in the U.S. the political divide so much
Well,
when it
it's
came to
because
fans.
so it's
Well,
because
all
of the,
bodybuilders are fucking on one side of the fence in the
Pretty
US.
much, that's definitely
no, but
true.
it's
Yeah,
but it's also the intensity of what the government's doing. Like
Yeah.
apparently,
Yeah.
apparently they're executing people, and like
Yeah, it's a big difference. Yeah.
it's not just I've been informed that it's not just a matter of liking one political side or of another. Like
Yeah.
the government apparently is doing some really fucked up shit. So, but to lead it more, because this is not a political podcast, to lead it more to a bodybuilding conversation, how the fuck is that going to affect his prep? Like if
Oh,
you
it might affect his ability to fucking leave the country.
Yeah.
yeah.
If he's
Yeah.
not on the good side of the government, they're the
Right,
ones who are
well,
lobbying for him to be able to do these shows. They could be like, "Fuck you, bud. You're staying here.
Yeah.
You're not
Well,
going anywhere."
yeah, right. So I wonder if that'll affect him for the Arnolds.
I wonder if that's why he's supporting them. Because if he
No,
doesn't
it's because he
support
wants
them,
to stay on their good side.
Right. Get the visa.
I wonder why fans don't understand that though.
Yeah.
They're too
Well,
emotional.
Yeah.
Or maybe they don't care. Maybe they're like, hey, they're doing such fucked up shit. Maybe you need to put bodybuilding aside.
Yeah. It doesn't matter what you're doing. This is more important. Yeah.
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 You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
what do you do in that situation, Paul? That's you.
Man, that's a tough spot to be in. I mean, like, like I always like the Michael Jordan approach to politics, like just stay neutral.
But this isn't
Like, I
isn't
don't
that
think you
simple.
have,
You
I don't
can't in
think he
this
has
situation.
that ability
Yeah.
to, yeah.
I
Yeah.
think because
You
of
can't bite the hand that feeds you either.
but I think because of the severity of what they're doing, it's not really a Michael Jordan situation.
Right. I understand.
So
But to say like, like if that's like something you can't bite the hand that feeds you either. If that's
the thing I'm thinking is like if you're a fan, right? If you're the person watching this person, you're basically expecting this person that you follow to give up their entire livelihood. That's what you're saying.
Mhm.
You're saying because of the severity of the matter, we want you to, if it is going to cause him to not be able to leave the country, if it is going to cause him to lose his gyms or whatever, you're expecting this person to give up all of that stuff.
right.
Is that fair?
For some people, it's, I guess if you're someone who's really dug in on this topic and you're from that country.
Yeah. They would say it's
I guess.
what is right versus what is more self-based. I mean, it's definitely a tough spot to be in.
All right.
Yeah.
So bodybuilding wise, let's assume he is able to travel. How does that affect your prep when you're being bombarded on your socials every day?
Yeah.
People telling you they hate you. Like, is that
Right.
That's fighting cortisol for fucking the next 8.
Especially for a guy that was like the fucking hometown hero.
Right.
Right.
That's such a 180 in terms of like his, he was so popular and come home to fucking parades and shit like that. And,
Mhm.
he was so beloved by the people of Iran to kind of have that, my fucking thing is like this. Oh, stuck in
Oh,
my,
your chain was stuck.
stuck in my beard.
Yeah.
That's definitely got to weigh on you mentally for sure.
If I was him and I decided to do the Arnold and he's able to, I would shut down my social media for a while just to stay focused and try to keep that out of your head.
I'd come to the US now and train with Hottie.
Yeah.
Hottie.
Right.
Yeah. I just wonder because I know people that I know bodybuilders in the past, like I can think of a few that never got any backlash and kind of always had support. And then all of a sudden had backlash from some reason or other. And it fucking weighs really hard on them. Like it's not
100%.
it's not easy to overcome. Like it can
No,
be
right.
it can be very shocking because you're not used to it. You're always like, the people love me. The people love me. You don't even know what it feels like to be on the other side of it. And then all of a sudden, like I saw one post with him on it. It had shit emojis.
I saw that.
Really?
Every single
Everywhere.
fucking comment was a shit.
Thousands.
It
Yeah.
Wow.
just
It's also a big motivating factor, when like you're doing it for your country and for your people and they're standing behind you. And that's like a big motivating factor to like, come to the US and win an Olympia, for Iran. I think it's like a big motivating factor for people. And obviously he's still a very motivated person, but when that's kind of gone a bit, it's tough,
I wonder if there's anything on his actual page. See comments. I think comments are turned off.
Right.
Yeah.
That's his son. He's got
Oh, really? How old is he?
I think that's his son.
Yeah.
Got comments turned off on all these fucking posts. Oh wait, this one has some. I don't know if there's probably nothing here. I don't know if people are going back and doing it. I don't know, but I saw some stuff on the Olympia page
Yeah. I saw it too.
where it's just like the whole thing is shit emojis, and I'm like, fuck, man, that sucks.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I understand people's anger, but I kind of also feel bad for him because he's really in a fucking no-win situation.
Yeah. If someone watching this is Iranian and like from their perspective, I'd be interested to hear what they think about it and like where they're coming from. And if you were to put yourself in Hadi's shoes, how you would kind of go about it. Someone that maybe has a bit more context to the situation there and someone like Hadi, how you would conduct yourself. I'd be interested to hear someone.
I think what those people are going to say is the people got you here. Like the people supported you all this time.
Now you got to support the people.
You have to even if it means this, you still have to
losing everything potentially.
Uh-huh.
You have to stand with people.
Right. It's one of those line in the sand type issues.
I think so. Yeah. That's fucking crazy, man.
Anyway,
so let's just hypothetical. Let's just say Hadi might not be able to get a visa. We got the Arnold coming up. Is that Andrew then? Is Andrew now the favorite?
He would have to be, yeah.
Yeah.
Andrew and Martin have had a few head-to-heads that were actually really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And both are better now. So
But Andrew hasn't lost to Martin yet. Has he?
No.
Oh wait.
No.
At the 2024 Olympia.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, 2024 Olympia.
Yeah,
Martin
you're right.
yeah.
Martin beat Andrew.
So they've traded back and forth, yeah.
Yeah. That means does that mean it's Andrew's the favorite then?
I think because of the Olympia, he was the highest placing. You would have to kind of put him as the favorite, but I think Martin's not like Martin and Nick aren't far behind that,
And does that change things at all for Nick, you think? Like, Nick kind of compares well with Hadi. Does he compare as well with Andrew, being such a different body type?
No, I think Andrew and Martin are shape monsters, right? Whereas Hadi, even though he still has great shape, is more of I consider more muscular than shape.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Right. It's funny, we were having this conversation earlier about Nick. Is it interesting that you have a guy, and I'm just going to throw out some statements. I don't care if people get mad. I could be wrong. I'm just going to toss them out. I think Nick can beat almost anybody in the IFBB in both side shots and both back shots. What do you think about that statement?
I agree.
I would agree.
Yeah. You agree? Okay. So isn't it crazy that you have a guy that can win 4 out of 8 poses and potentially the most muscular? There's not many guys that beat him in the most muscular. So 5 out of 8 poses, but still isn't the favorite.
Yeah, I guess it's the discrepancy of how much you're losing the other poses that you're not winning,
Exactly.
Like if you're winning, like, we always go this 9-10 round kind of thing. If you're winning those like 10-9 rounds, but then you're losing like 10-7, 10-8 rounds,
right? And
you average that over all those poses, like that's not really how it works, but like, that's kind of how I would see it. It still makes it that it's a tough battle, right?
And then we were talking about veins, right? People are always like veins. And I said, I don't think it's actually the veins.
I don't think they matter.
I think it's the shape of his legs.
It's the sweep, where the sweep inserts, yeah.
If you imagine Nick with like Sean Roden quads, and they were that veiny, nobody would give a fuck. It would be like
an issue, yeah.
It would be like, holy fuck, what is this crazy shit? Because if you remember, Paul Dillette had crazy fucking veins all through his chest and shoulders, but he was so impressive to look at. Nobody ever said Paul's losing because of his veins.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's the veins.
I think part of it is, like you said, because it's already a body part that's not like probably his weakest body part. And then you add in that also blurs some of the lines maybe, and also isn't as aesthetically pleasing. And it just, I
would say that the aesthetics is the thing that sets him down.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't find like, I'm all for like heavily muscled dudes, and Nick is definitely heavily muscled, but it's like there's something off. There's just something off from head to toe. Like there's no questioning the quality of muscle and the how big he is, but like just as a whole picture, something just looks off. And the legs maybe what it does it because of the shape of them or whatever, but it's just something like, to me, it's just not as pleasing to look at as some other physiques, like a guy like Martin or a guy like Andrew. So it's like that's like the only him winning these shots and not winning these shots and all this stuff. Overall, the overall impact of the physique is like it doesn't look as good as these other guys.
Well,
It has to come down to that at some point because it's like
100%.
this is about shape, symmetry, whatever, blah blah blah. But it also comes down to like where does your eye go and what looks more like visually
Pleasing.
appealing to you as a diet. If everything's equal and everyone's got lots of muscle, it's like he is the least aesthetically pleasing out of that group of people.
but that's not first of all, that's not how you judge a bodybuilding show. If they want to judge it that way, they should make it that way. They don't judge.
But regardless, you're a human. You're a human that has perception. You're gonna go to what looks the best,
No, I know
and
that.
that's where look where he placed at the Olympia.
I get it, but that's not
Yeah.
because. But that's not because. So when you say there's something wrong, the something is long torso, short legs, sweep that doesn't sweep that's kind of starts low. That's the problem. What I'm saying is, it kind of does come down to not just where your eye goes though, because you might like then that's really subjective. You're like, well, I love the way Andrew looks. That's all I look at is Andrew because he's so imposing. Well, that means that Andrew should be Mr. Olympia. But that's not the way bodybuilding's judged though.
Yeah, but I would guess that there's more of a lean towards an aesthetically pleasing physique overall than a less aesthetically pleasing and a more symmetrical and like even physique as opposed to like a disjointed and like weird shaped physique. Because I just don't like. I think Nick is cool and like he's got lots of muscle. I'm just not a fan.
Yeah.
If he's in shorts and he takes his shots in the mirror and you see these like shots in the gym, I'm Nick all day. I'm Nick's Mr. Olympia. But when he gets on stage, I don't think so. I don't see it.
Because you think when he's on stage, all the flaws are evident versus
I just think
in the
visually,
gym
like
or-
he
yeah.
has an amazing back. He has an amazing side chest. He has all this muscle. There's nothing wrong with him. It just doesn't look that great, bro. When it's all put together and under the lights and you have your suit on, I just don't see it.
Yeah.
I
I
just
see
don't see it.
I see it. So my argument to that would be I don't think you can be so for me, if we're looking at take all the side shots, all the back shots. My eye is drawn to him in those shots. I do look at that and go, holy fuck, like that's a perfect side chest, or that's the best back double bicep I've seen in the IFBB. Like, though my eye does go there in those shots. It's the front shots where I agree with you, Mike, where you're like, it doesn't look as good. But I think that's what I'm saying is Nick just has to know, like, okay, I'm going to lose this front lat spread. I got to lose it by as little as possible.
Right. Got to close the gap on those shots.
But like, so let me ask you, Mike, taking your like way of thinking of it, when he's in a back double, is that not where your eye goes?
No, like I said, he's got great shots and he's got good muscle in the back doubles. He looks good. Side chest, he looks great. It's just like if all things are equal and everybody is like a point or two off each other, they're trading points, trading poses.
Right.
When it comes down to it, like standing front relaxed on stage and like hitting like a front double, it's like you're whether you want to or not, you can be as critical as you want and be a judge under like these certain things. You're still going to be like, I want that. As an individual, like you're just going to be, even if you're a judge and you're being hypercritical, it's like he's got those side shots, but like this fucking front double is like 2 back shots to me compared to that back.
Yeah, I think we're saying the same thing then. So you're saying like it's got to even out somewhere, and if it doesn't, I have to lean this way.
Yeah, because he reminds like I played football with a guy who had the same kind of nowhere near the same amount of muscle, but the same type of structure where he had a very long torso,
Right.
crazy like developed biceps peaks. He had this his legs were like, I'm talking like they look like Deadpool's legs when he gets his legs shot off, and he's got like a little baby legs. His legs were like that compared to his upper body. So I'm not saying it's like Nick, but like that discrepancy is like it reminds me of that. Like it's obviously nowhere near that like dramatic I'm saying, but it's like I think you guys would all agree. Like when I see pictures of Nick online, like I said in the gym shots,
Yeah.
and like fucking even just like in his basement or whatever, I'm like, holy! Every year I'm like, I picked him to win the Olympia this year.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck! Look at the size of this fucking guy, and that looks great there. But then on stage, something happens. I don't know whether it's because there's bigger people around him that have more structure and more shape that he like somehow disappears. because I don't like everyone's like all these shots and goon lighting and all this stuff. I'm like, no, I think it's just a structure thing.
Well, you know,
It's
like
definitely not a muscle thing.
Right.
you said earlier that, you know, if he can like close the gap a little bit on those shots that he's losing, then it might be a different story. Similar to Samson. Like, remember, Samson was winning probably, you know, arguably the front shots for a while and a couple of the side shots, but his back shots, he was giving up a little too much, especially that back to bicep to a couple of the top guys. Until he closed that gap, then he got the Olympia.
Well, listen, I think that statement kind of goes for anybody in bodybuilding. Like, yes, if you're losing shots, you have to close the gap in those shots. I think with Nick, it's especially true because he's so dominant in the other ones. Like, Samson wasn't, like, there isn't so many, like, you wouldn't say Samson's got the best front double, the best front lat, the best, like, Samson was more like a 9 in everything. You know what I mean? Like, if you put Andrew next to Samson in a front double, you might take Andrew. You might say, like, that shape is perfect, the bicep peaks, like the everything, right? But like when you go all through all to 8 poses or whatever, and Samson's got a 9.5 in all of them, then you're like,
Right.
that he's Mr. Olympia.
Total package, right?
With Nick, it's to me, it's different. It's like side and back shots, you're like fucking 10, 10, 10, 10. And then you go to the front, you're like, what the fuck? 8. So I think it's not, I feel like it's a different thing. So I don't know if that's, I think, why when you see Nick in Pittsburgh, that's why it's so close with him and Derek, because I think he was losing the front shots, but not by much, because he was in better shape. So like Derek,
I also think his structure looks better, especially lower body wise, from the back and from the side.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like, because it hides.
Yeah.
Like, he's got so much density in those hamstrings and like thickness in those legs and like the fucking V taper at the back. Like, everything fills gaps there.
Yeah.
And the quads are turned out a little bit, so you see the outer quad like hanging because there's nothing to block it.
Right.
There's no distraction, right? Like, they're flared out.
Right.
So like that shot, if you could turn his head around and have his fucking
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, if that
Create
was
that
his
kind of
front
taper.
double,
Yeah.
that's fucking fantastic. It's just when he goes to the front, it's like there's something with the quads and like the layout of the body that makes it look like undersized, the legs, but they don't look undersized in any other shot.
Yeah.
Right. It's just because they start low, right? Like,
Right.
this is the sweep starts here, so it creates a little bit of it can't get as much of an X frame as when he's here, because the quad looks like it starts higher.
Yeah. But
Ian,
he's got the glutes kicking out at the side that make it look like that taper flares even higher up, right?
Yeah. Ian, you're being quiet. Anything to add to this?
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, obviously he has, you know, some structural inadequacies that are definitely more apparent from the front that, you know, you can kind of that don't get exposed as much from the side of the back. And I do agree with like the Samson thing of like, you know, it's you have to be relatively strong in all poses to, you know, really to win an Olympia title like that. I mean, you kind of have to be very well rounded. And I think, you know, Nick has absolute knockout shots, but if you look at the guys that are winning, you know, they're pretty well balanced, and I think that balance goes a long way, especially when you're with other guys that are more balanced. Because it's tough when you stand in certain shots and you lose a bit of ground, but then gain it back. Sometimes it's already lost there, like the momentum in the minds of the judges.
Yeah.
You know, and it's tough to forget, especially, you know, your first couple shots being front relax, front double, front lat. You know, it's sometimes tough to get that favor back, even if you do have some awesome shots. And Nick's obviously been able to be extremely successful because he has so much muscle and he has some really amazing shots. But getting to that very, very, you know, top level of winning an Olympia or beating guys like Hottie, you know, it's a bit tougher when they don't really have any shots that are like, you know, quite as weak as some of yours, even if you have ones that are stronger than some of theirs, you know?
Yeah, like, you know, I could say that for Martin.
Yeah, Martin's very well balanced.
Like, if I put Martin next to Nick in a side chest,
Loses shots for sure.
In a side chest, Martin's side chest is beautiful, but Nick's got so much fucking muscle in that side chest. I would have to give it to Nick.
Yeah.
But then if you go all the way around, Martin's losing to Nick in those like back and side shots maybe, but not by much.
No, and then there is also, just like Mike said, like, it's not even a je ne sais quoi, but like that X factor of aesthetics, and just like pleasing to the eye and how it all comes together as a total package definitely is valuable as a bodybuilder. You know, you want to be it wants to all flow and have a synergy to the physique in all areas, right?
Can I just say that Ian loves to use
The French
je ne sais quoi wherever possible.
I use it
Wherever
at
you
least
can-
once a month.
That's eloquent.
At least once an episode, I get a je
It's
ne
just
sais
such a
quoi.
good way to describe like the I don't know factor. You
Yeah.
know?
If you don't know how to describe something, you throw in a je ne sais quoi. And then that's the end of it. It's that nobody can debate that. There's no argument to that.
No one
But
knows
you
what it
know
means.
exactly what I mean when I say it. It's
I do
perfect.
know it somehow. I do know. Tonio's out. Obviously, we talked about that last week.
Why? I wasn't there.
He
Did I
just
hear
had. I think I don't. Did we talk about it last week? I don't know. Tonio's
Yeah.
got some personal. He's got some personal problems at home to deal with, and that's kind of all I can say. So he's kind of dealing with his own personal life, but also it wouldn't make sense for him anyway. Like I don't know why they even submitted an application because he was already qualified, and the only thing holding him back from the top 6 is size.
Yeah, I mean, he said it on his Instagram. He did kind of look. He did sign the contract, and he kind of did it when he was excited earlier in the season.
Yeah.
And then it's the time for the Arnold comes. You're like, fuck, like maybe I got too much shit going on. I shouldn't have signed up for that. It's a tough spot to be in because obviously you want to fulfill that contractual agreement of I signed up to do the Arnold. There's promotional marketing things going on using my name, and I'm part of that. But sometimes you also have to do like what makes sense for you, and pushing yourself into a show when you're not mentally 100% there or physically maybe is not always the right thing. So yeah, I mean it's a tough spot to do for sure. I mean, and I've been on the other side of it. I mean, like Melissa did the Arnold, the last show she ever did. She did the Arnold when she really shouldn't have. She stuck to that contractual obligation when she probably shouldn't have mentally and physically. And it was, the fucking worst thing ever for her. So, I see that the repercussions that can have on the other side. So, yeah, I mean, it's not an easy decision to make for sure.
Hey, Paul, do you know I found out is doing Detroit today?
Who?
Nathan Epler.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. It'd be nice to see Nathan. He didn't compete at all last year, did he?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
It'd be nice to see a big Nathan Epler under those fucking lights.
It would
I
be,
like his
yeah.
physique.
Yeah, me too. I like
Here-
Nathan too. Nice
He
guy.
reminds me of a small Martin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good comparison for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very similar, kind of well balanced, good aesthetics.
Another former 212.
Yeah, he's 212.
Did he compete as the two? Oh, he
Yeah.
did compete at 2.
Nathan
Yeah,
started.
yeah, that's where he came from. Because him and Tonio were both. I think they came in around the same time, and Antonio moved to open, and I think Nathan moved up to open shortly after that because he saw how well Nathan did, or Tonio did.
Mhm.
But yeah,
He did well a couple years ago when he did compete. I think it was late in the season. He did a couple of late shows.
Yeah, he did a couple shows in 24.
yeah, great physique. So it'd
Yeah,
be good,
gets in good condition.
good to see him there. But yeah, I think
I always liked the shitter shots.
you like seeing the toilet in the background.
Show me your shitter shots.
So, is there any surprises in this show? Do we expect any? Do we expect any
Rafa.
any shockers? Because we got
Rafa's obviously the biggest unknown here because he was out for a full season. I mean, and Anthony Williams obviously because this is like his kind of big debut here. So I think those are the two that have kind of the biggest, shock factor. Brandow could come in here and place really high. A really good Brandow can battle with anyone. And obviously Anthony Williams is a bit of an unknown because he hasn't competed since he turned pro and he was really good then. His pictures do look really good. So those I think are the two that have like the most potential to, leave an impact.
I'm very excited to see Brandon Curry. What he comes in
This is a sick physique, man. Like I love this.
it's a big. He's a big dude too. This isn't
Yeah.
I don't know if this shows how big he is from what I've heard.
No, and he's working with Jewett too, so he's gonna fucking probably nail it. So
Okay, if you had to pick one shocker of the show, what would you say it would be?
one shocker.
Yeah, just
Like
throw
surprise?
one. What unexpected surprise do you expect, good or bad, at the Arnold? Everybody gets one.
I'll just say it because it's fun that Andrew beats Hottie.
If he makes it, if Hottie gets there.
Yeah, we're just going with the lineup as it exists. I still picked Hottie to win, but I'm saying now that would be like a cool shocker, I don't know how shocking it would be, but it would still be shocking.
That's
for
what I
sure.
was just about to say. I don't know how shocking that is. It would be huge because
Yeah, I mean they were like one place apart at the Olympia. It's not like
it would be huge because he got over that hump.
yeah.
Paul, anything?
Well, like I said earlier, I'm excited to see Brandon Curry. I think, based on what he looked like at Olympia and with a smaller lineup like this, I think he can really shine here if he brings the same kind of look as he did at the Olympia.
I agree.
Brandon could easily be, he could win. His guy's a former Mr. Olympia, but at the very least, he could be a top 2, top 3 guy. He could push Andrew, he could push Martin, any of those guys. Nick, arguably a lot of people had him beating Nick at the Olympia.
I could see Brandon in third.
Yeah, I can see him up there. Yeah.
If the same Brandon shows up that showed up at the Olympia, I could see him in third place.
Yeah, behind Martin and Andrew, or behind who?
I know Ben hates it when I say this because he's like, you're such a fucking Brandon Curry fanboy. I'm like, maybe I am, but I just think he should have placed higher at the Olympia. I just do. I just think his fucking physique is awesome, and
Yep.
I think he gets.
Well, his knock was always his legs, but they've gotten bigger over the last few years, much bigger.
Him and fucking Justin Harris.
Yeah.
Whatever they're doing, it's working.
Maybe it's
So what's your shocker?
Brandon Curry, if not winning, at least placing in the top 3.
Okay. Mike?
It's a shocker, but I think Rafael Brandao is going to do a lot better than people think. I think he's going to shock.
I agree.
people.
Like what? How high are you saying?
3-4.
3-4. Yeah, so that means you're gonna say he like beats Nick
or Martin or
Martin, one of those guys?
Yep.
Okay.
Everyone has Andrew winning.
No, I don't.
I mean, if Hottie
if I'm betting, I'm probably still putting money on Hottie. Yeah.
No, I'm saying if Hottie's not there,
Then yeah, I would put it on Andrew. Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking maybe am I such a Nick fan? Like
I'd love to see Nick win. I think that'd be fucking sick, but
Andrew impressed so much with the improvements last year at the end there.
I can't get over the fact that just like 7 or 8 months ago, half the judges had him beating Derek.
Mm-hmm. Who then went to win the Olympia.
That's what I'm saying.
But I think that lineup also,
it's different. I agree.
Right. Samson and Andrew on that stage, it might have been a different story.
Martin was in that lineup. He wasn't at his best.
Right.
But Martin was there.
Yeah, Martin missed the mark there, and then he did beat Nick at the Olympia, but it was Nick missed his mark there. So
yeah.
That's
what I'm saying. Like, to me, you know what? That's going to be my shocker.
Nick winning?
Yeah, because I don't think there's very many people other than like the diehard Nick fans that have him winning.
Yeah.
So I think the shocker is this guy goes from 6th place to where a lot of people had him. Like even Mike just said, he had him winning the Olympia.
I picked him on
He picked him to win the Olympia. A lot of people did. And then when he didn't show up, people were like, Nick's done. And I'm like, you guys all had him in first. Like,
he's definitely not done.
You guys all had him in first, your predictions. Now you're like, hey, he's done. And I'm like, and he just beat our current Mr. Olympia. Not beat, but like half the judges had him beating him. And I'm like, it's a shocker because of how the tide has turned. But I don't think it's out of the question that Nick can win the show.
Definitely not.
Do you think it's been like the inconsistencies, let's say, like in Nick's coaches the last couple of years, a little bit of drama surrounding that at times? You think that plays into some people's doubts?
Well, yeah, I think Nick started out pretty consistent. Him and Matt had a good relationship.
Yeah.
He had a good run. He had some different looks, but for the most part, they were all pretty bang on.
Right.
And then the shit with Matt happened, and then he had a couple missed looks with, he had one good showing and one bad showing with Kyle. So yeah, there's been in the last couple of years.
Yeah, I mean the hardest thing to predict with Nick right now is like the ability to land the plane without like a definite, someone in the coaching corner. And I really don't know what's going on with him from a coaching perspective. If there is someone really helping him, or if he is completely doing his own thing, or what the deal is. But I mean that's tough when you don't have. If you've never done it on your own, to do it at the Arnold with that kind of pressures, and Nick is always one of the people that's really in the limelight and has a lot of pressure on him to succeed, especially after the Olympia placing. To land that and make the right decisions under the gun is not easy.
Yeah, so that's gonna be a tough task.
Yeah. To make the right calls under the pressure is hard. It's like when you're there to not like overdo or underdo something. Push yourself down too hard because you're really trying to, shock people, but then you overdo it, and it's tough to say, right?
I'm gonna give you one more shocker. Mo Fuda.
Yeah, I think Mo Fuda too. I was gonna say that
beats Rafael.
I don't think that.
I don't think that either.
All right, I'll take that. Let's bet on that. I want to bet on
that. I could see that happening.
I'll take that bet.
I can see him right behind Rafa.
I can see him behind him, but I don't think he's beating him.
How much I bet?
We can see him like right behind
What do
him.
you want to do?
$100?
You got to shave all the hair on your head, including your eyebrows.
No.
Come on.
What? I would maybe shave my head, but not my eyebrows.
No,
gotta do a reverse-
all the hair from here up.
No.
Do a reverse mohawk like the guy from Prodigy.
Yeah.
Just have those 2 strips right here.
I would maybe do that.
All right, we'll figure out a bet. I think it's a good bet. I think Mo's going to beat him. Mo's more heavily muscled. He's working with Patrick. He's going to nail his condition.
I don't think he's more heavily muscled.
Oh, for sure he is. Are you kidding
No.
me? Oh,
Brandon's
God,
back.
Big.
Brando's big.
Guys.
Brando's bigger.
no,
He's a big guy.
Brando
he's a bigger
might,
guy than
Brando
Mo.
might have a bigger structure, but that he also has more gaps.
I disagree. I think the back on Fouad has a bigger gap than Raphael has anywhere.
That's the problem with Mo, yeah.
Yeah, but he's brought it up.
But
No,
back isn't
not enough.
Raph's strong point either.
It's not, but it's still better, and he's taller and more aesthetic.
Okay.
I don't see him
His
being.
back is not that bad. He just posed better.
I don't say it's that bad, but I don't think it's as good. Like, there's still on the thinner side.
Yeah.
I think he just needs to get upright. He's
Do
too.
you think he's leaning back too far? I
leaning
think
back
it's part
too
of
far.
it.
Dude, I can see his chest.
Yeah, I don't think this is
Yeah,
a more
really.
heavily muscled guy than Rafa at all.
Oh my God, are you kidding?
See
No,
Rafa.
not at all.
Pound for pound? I don't know.
Look at that.
No.
Yes, 100%.
Mo's impressive. It's just, the back.
Mo's extremely impressive, but Raphael is too.
Yeah.
Raphael is beautiful to look at. I wouldn't call him heavily muscled.
It's RAF.
Oh, is it? Rafa.
Bruh.
Wait, are you saying this because Rafa beat you? Do you?
No,
have-
I'm saying
you-
it because he's bigger and
No,
better.
I know what's happening now. You have to say this.
I didn't even think of that.
No,
but if
that's
you're gonna
exactly
go that way,
where your mind went. That's
it
how
didn't at all. But
you're like Rafa beat me. I have to say he's better than everybody.
no,
Come on.
no.
Okay.
I mean, look at that picture. The first one you pulled up. That's a more heavily muscled guy.
No way.
What are you
Look how
looking at?
Look how thin his limbs are.
Put up the
That's
side
why-
lats or the
that's
front
why-
lats next.
That's why every time he posts a picture, people are like, Matt Rafa should do classic. He's big, but he's not bigger than Mo.
People say he should do classic because he has beautiful aesthetics to him, but he's big, man.
Think so?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's a big dude.
he's
I
huge.
think pound for pound they're both equal.
Maybe pound for pound, I wouldn't dispute that. But then you're talking, he's inches taller, he's
Yeah.
heavier, he's wider, he takes up more space.
Yeah.
I
His
think he's
structure's
got,
much
I
bigger.
think he's got really good legs.
I'll give you structure. I already said that. I'll give you structurally, but not muscularity wise.
Like, look at that most muscular first shot. Like, look at that chest. The leg flare's crazy. Like, that's a fucking crazy physique, dude.
Arms are lagging. Legs could be bigger.
Not at all.
His head's too small.
Some of the craziest quads ever, man.
All right, bets
I
on.
don't like the shape of his pinky finger at all.
Ian's gonna shave all the hair on his head from the neck up.
And you're gonna eat the one chip.
I'll eat the chip if you shave all the hair on your head.
No, I won't do that. I won't shave my eyebrows.
Yeah, shaving the eyebrows is like
Yeah, that's crazy.
that's a real That's a
I
real
can't go in public. I can't fucking do anything. That's fucking.
Hey, you just
wild.
draw them on.
Yeah.
Oh my God, imagine.
Like an old
Straight,
lady-
straight
like an old
across like
lady-
this.
Like an old lady who's plucked too much.
I'll get him tattooed on fucking, like, what do you call that? Microblading.
Yeah.
That yeah. Get some big thick ones, Ian.
Paul,
That was
why
trendy
don't-
for a while.
Paul, why don't you do that since you're so crazy about your hair?
But the tattooing. I've thought about it for a while. You know what?
Don't do it, Paul.
No, I'm not
That's
going
stupid.
to. I've learned to accept my thinning hair.
Just shave your head and
do you
fucking
mean?
be cool with it, man.
Yeah, I'm going.
It's already shaved.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've just been lazy this week, so it grew in. But I'm gonna shave it before we
You
leave.
look like,
it's
you look
grown
like a Jason Statham. You're looking
Yeah.
good, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
like I kind of that's the look I'm sort of going for. Like that.
I knew. I could tell.
Like that British gangster kind of look.
I'm a fucking
Yeah.
Jason
You look just like
Statham.
You look just like him.
Yeah.
There's some similarities.
We're gonna call you the beekeeper from now on.
Yeah.
Isn't the construction worker?
Yeah,
He's
always-
everything. He's every profession.
He's everything. Yeah.
He's an assassin undercover in a profession.
He's a transport. He's a driver. He's a beekeeper. He's a construction worker. He's everything.
Oh, can I tell you something fucking hilarious? This is how old I got. Holy fuck, I got old in a heartbeat. I went and test drove an F-250 today because I'm like, you know what? Kind of sick of my
Can't get blue. Can't get blue crews. No blue crews on the F-250s.
Well, that was something I thought.
Yeah.
So I thought to myself, I'm kind of bored of my Cadillac. You know what? I kind of want a truck. Maybe I want to lift it again. I just want something cooler. So I go fucking test drive this F250. I tell the guy when I get there, I'm like, look, I need to spend some time with it. I don't want to just take it around the block. I'm probably going to have it all day. I'll bring it back to you later. Like, I was there at like 10 a.m. I'm like, I'll bring it back at like 6. He goes, okay. He goes, no problem. Fuck off. Do whatever you want. Go to work, run errands. It's all yours. I go, okay. I get in the fucking car. I drive to Starbucks. Halfway to Starbucks, I'm like, fuck, this thing's bumpy. Because for those people who don't know, the F250s are not like the 150s. They have leaf springs in the back because it's meant to tow and not tow, but
Which package were you driving?
the Tremor package. That'll
be even more stiff too.
It's meant to haul all the shit. So they put leaf springs in the back to make it stronger. So the back basically just bounces on every bump you fucking go over. So I'm all the way to Starbucks. I'm like, I'm trying to convince myself that I love it. I'm like, the inside's nice. I'm like, it's so beautiful. I'm riding up higher than everybody. This is great. I miss this. I leave Starbucks. I'm halfway to work. This is now, I've been in the car a total of 12 minutes. I turn back and I fucking go back to the dealership. I give them the keys. I'm like, I can't do it. Dude, it was so fucking bumpy.
Especially after driving your Escalade, fucking.
Yeah.
It was so bumpy and so loud and so I'm like, this is fucking horrible. Yeah. And the seats are uncomfortable. I'm like,
Chris bought a F250 Platinum, had it for like a fucking week and got rid of it and got an F150.
My first one was a Platinum because I got the Platinum and then I lifted it and all this stuff. And I'm like, I put like 15 grand or 20 grand to that truck. It was beautiful. And I couldn't do it. So I'm like, I forgot. I got back in this fucking thing. I'm like, I must have been in it for 15 minutes max, 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm going back. So that was the end of that. That was the end of that.
No, I mean, I can't handle, like, at this point in my life, like, even when I drive like that Bronco I bought Melissa.
Yeah.
Like, fuck, man. I drive that for 2 minutes. I'm like, I fucking hate this thing. She loves it. But like, it's fucking bumpy. There's more road noise. Like, it's fucking, and then I get in my F-150 and it's like quiet. It's fucking nice on the bumps. I'm like, oh, this is the way,
Get an AT4X, man. You'll love it.
Yeah, Mike's truck's fucking super nice. I would get one of those.
Yeah, but Mike's got a 1500 series, like a
100%. Yeah.
What is it? A quarter ton? What do they call those? A quarter ton?
Yeah, quarter ton. Yeah.
Quarter ton. Yeah, no, those are fucking beautiful trucks. I actually looked at one, Mike. The
Get the AT4, and you can do more stuff with it because the AT4X comes already lifted from the factory.
But I wanted to get the Denali Ultimate with all the fucking, because that has all the same shit my Cadillac has. It has like the fucking where it drives itself and the whole fucking bit. It's like all cushy as fuck inside.
Yeah. Yeah, those trucks are fucking nice. Yeah.
And the interior is nice here in the fucking GMC.
Yeah, they're really nice. Yeah.
I'm glad you didn't get the truck.
Yeah, he didn't want to get in and out of it every day.
No, I like a nice smooth ride. I don't like that bumpy ride either.
Escalades are chauffeur cars.
They are. I love that. I love that.
Mike hates Escalades. That's why.
Really?
Yeah.
You should get it in silver for that.
I hate them because I spent so much time in them when I was doing security. I hated them.
They're comfortable as fuck, though, dude. Come on, you got to admit that.
Yeah, they're comfortable and the ride quality's nice. And
what is this? This cigar is awesome. H. Upman Habana Cuba. I'm probably pronouncing all that wrong, but whatever. It's fucking delicious. Okay, let's do some questions. Unless Paul, are you've given up on the whole thing, right? You're not podcasting.
I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Thanks for that opportunity.
Gave up.
I get tired as the podcast goes on. This is near my bedtime. Bedtime.
Is that why? But you were fresh earlier. What happened?
So if we did this at 4 p.m., you could lead this thing, no problem.
Yeah, during the day I'm much more
spry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next week, Mike's got to work. Fuck, you can't do it.
Well, I got to work too.
You get off work at 4 o'clock or 3 o'clock.
2:30ish.
Even earlier.
It's actually 2:30. I got to wind down. I got to calm down after work.
Decompress,
Yeah.
If you buy an RV, would you put a hostile wrap on it? Yes, I actually thought of that, and yes, I would.
You can wrap a whole RV.
You can wrap whatever the fuck you want.
Wrap anything you want,
man.
I guess so. Yeah.
You wrap a dick if you want.
Nice.
Not a question, but an awesome guys trip you should make, especially for Fouad and Ian, is go check out the Isle of Man TT motorcycle race. I actually do want to do that.
I'd love to do that.
It's on my bucket list. We should go next year.
Sure.
What is it?
Where is
The
it?
Isle of Man.
Obviously a motor race.
It's a motorcycle
And
race
It's in the UK.
there's
What's special about it?
what is it? There's no laws on that island or something like that. Is that why it's there?
I don't know why it's there specifically. It might be there because of that course specifically. I'm not sure what the history of it is to be 100%, but it's just like the craziest fucking motorcycle race in the world. Yeah.
I could be wrong, but I thought it was because on that island there is no laws, so they started the race there way back in the day, and then it's just continued on to
Like
now.
no laws period. Like you can kill people.
No, I meant
Purge. It's the purge out there. Kill anybody.
Yeah. Just Google why. Do you want me to Google it?
I'm doing it right now. The Isle of Man TT originated in 1907 as a motorcycle race on the Isle of Man, chosen because the public road racing was banned in mainland Britain, and the island's authorities were more permissive. Initially held on a shorter St. John's short course, it tested touring motorcycles and quickly evolved, moving to the famous 37.73-mile mountain course in 1911, becoming a legendary and demanding event known for its high speed, challenging roads, and rich history. Not to mention, like, fucking 4 people die every year or something there on
Yeah.
it.
This past year was like the first year someone hadn't died in like a hot minute. You know.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah. So I think it started for that reason. So
Yeah, it's fucking insane. I'd love to watch that. The
um,
only tough thing with watching those things in person is you don't see anything. You know?
yeah, you see him fly by.
Yeah, it's like you're on one stretch of road and they're just like, and you're like, oh, okay, cool. And then you wait like 16 minutes and then it's it. It's like I went and saw Formula One fucking in Miami and it was like, it's fucking cool, but like you see nothing, you know? Like,
Yeah.
they're so fast, you just fucking see them come and they're like gone. Then you're like, oh, okay, you know, spent $5,000 for these tickets.
Yeah, I think it's more just like the event overall.
It's just
like,
to be there
yeah.
for the culture and just to fucking see it and, you know.
Is there like tailgating and stuff at those races? Like there is like for football and that?
Fuck that. That guy's moving.
Oh, dude, just wait.
Oh, fuck.
Look how close they are to the rocks.
I know, jeez.
Watch how close they get to the
Look at
edges.
this. They come off the.
Oh, we got a speed wobble there.
Look at that. Can you imagine doing that?
No. You say every year like 4 or 5 people die?
No, it's not that much, but
No, it's like one or two. Like,
Yeah. Look
this
at
is crazy. This one will fly by so fast. I remember seeing this clip.
Jesus Christ. Holy
Damn.
fuck. That's so awesome.
Going 250 kilometers now.
Oh,
Oh,
fuck.
Fuck, I would have my head out like that.
Dude, that's so fucking crazy.
Oh.
Whoa.
into that corner too.
Oh.
Oh,
That's
Holy
so
fuck.
fucking awesome. Fuck, man.
Look, you sit there at your own risk, eh?
and this is just like city roads, man. It's crazy.
That's fucking wild shit, man.
Wow.
That's fucking crazy. That got me fucking excited just watching that shit. That's fucking
Those guys are absolute fucking madmen. Yeah.
yeah. With Dubai Pro being pushed to October post Olympia 2026, what European or Asia show will Barus qualify in?
I'm not sure. The schedule. There's a couple new shows on the docket this year.
Oh yeah,
They
Yeah,
were.
take a look at it.
We had this conversation on the news channel, and I said he'd probably qualify at like Italy, and there's Italy and Europa are the last two shows.
Mhm.
And Suki was saying that he thought he would still try and qualify at like the France Pro in June, just to get it out of the way so they could apply for his visa.
I would agree.
How do you think social media has influenced or affected bodybuilders' physiques? That's a good question. I never thought of that. Has it made physiques better or worse or same?
In general,
Yeah, in general, not specific.
I would say it's made it better because there's more information out there for people to learn from.
But are physiques actually better?
No, no, I don't think so.
So that kind of pokes a hole in what you just
Well,
said.
there's more people training now than ever. That's for sure. Because I think
Well,
there's
not-
so much information out there
It's helped bodybuilding in general, for sure.
Yeah.
But I'm saying physiques on the pro stage.
on the pro stage.
Can I actually say something too? about that. There was a whole conversation about too many pro cards being given out, blah blah.
I commented on this. So.
I think Leela brought it up, and I don't disagree with him that there is, but I think people need to get past this whole thing because that's the last. I don't know what you commented, Ian. So I'm sorry if this is going against your comment, but I think people need to get past the whole like it's easy to get a pro card. The entire point of the sport is to try and grow it because it was a cult. It was a cult following when I started, and it was really hard to get a pro card. Like in Canada, one card was given out, sometimes two, and that's it. That's the only chance you had. And now in every country, there's multiple opportunities to get a pro card, and that's why there's so many fucking people competing. And then people say things like, well, if there was no men's physique and there was no classic, there would be more bodybuilders. I'm like, are you sure about that? Because maybe those people wouldn't even be competing.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they would have never got a pro card. Maybe they would have never just, because if you think about it, the whole sport, like the whole sport, not just talking about open men's bodybuilding, the entire sport, whatever you want to call it, genre of bodybuilding is multiple times bigger than it was when I started.
And look how many pro shows there are now compared to where it used to be.
If people,
and in multiple divisions. Yeah.
if people think they have a better recipe or they should do it this way or they should do it that way, blah blah. I'm not a fucking shill for the IFBB, but if you just look at what they're doing, it's so much fucking bigger than it ever was. They're obviously doing something right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I agree with you. And I think my whole thing with this is
I know where you're going.
People put way too much fucking stock in a pro card being the reward.
Yeah.
You know, of like, oh, the pro stash should be hard. It's like, no, winning a pro show should be hard. And that's not changed. If I go to a pro show and there's 10 guys that suck, I don't care. You know, it's just more guys to beat. It doesn't matter. I mean, and the example I used when I was talking about this is like pro golf. This has never been a conversation in pro golf. You know how many active pro golfers there are? 40,000 pro golfers.
Boxing.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, or tennis or any of these things. It's like there is tens of thousands of professionals and lots of them don't make it on the tour and they end up being, you know, club pros or fucking teaching pros, whatever they are. You know, they do things which is the same as a lot of bodybuilders. They don't make it successfully on the competitive stage. So they use that pro title to be coaches, to do other things like that. But they're not winning pro shows. It doesn't take away from the pro show. It's the cream still rises to the top.
Yeah.
And I think people need to stop looking. It's and I say this trying not to be as disrespectful as it sounds, but it comes from a lot of people that the pro card was the end goal,
right?
You know, where the pro card is like, that's the end of the line for you. So you want that pro card to mean a lot.
Yes.
But succeeding as a pro is your prowess as a bodybuilder. You know, going and winning pro shows, qualifying for the Olympic, being someone that is ranked in the world, you know, like being, you know, in golf, one of the top 200 or some of that, you know, being someone in the money, like though that is your prowess as a bodybuilder. Turning pro is to me like, yeah, it did used to be more difficult. I don't dispute that at all. There was less, but the sport has grown. And I think people need to stop putting so much stock in the pro card. The pro card is opening a doorway. That's all it is. It's giving you the ability to compete at professional events, to make money, to, you know, compete and move up in the ranks of pro bodybuilders, to compete eventually at the Olympia, to be one of the best bodybuilders in the world. If you turn pro, even when it was super difficult, someone still came last at every single show. Yeah. You know, whether it's super hard to turn pro, there was still bodybuilders that came last in every single show. There was still guys. Someone has to lose. And whether it's someone shitty or good or whatever, it doesn't actually matter that much. I think because they're putting just all this stock in the pro card being this golden prize when being a good bodybuilder is the golden prize. You know?
That's a good point.
Well, the other thing is too, I said the only reason we're having these conversations is because we're in a transition period. We're going from when it used to be hard to what it is now, which is just let's get as many people into the system as possible so we can grow the sport. If in 50 years, this conversation is not going to happen anymore, because then it will be normal for people like it is in golf or like it is in boxing or like it is. We're only having this conversation because it's just a transition period from what it was.
It's also like you still have the old guard of people like maybe our age.
That's what I mean.
Whatever.
Yeah.
They're like, it was a lot harder back then. So when you did get your pro card, it was a big deal because like there wasn't a lot of people to say they even got their pro card.
Right.
Take
But
years.
like you're saying, it's evolving, and like some guys would go their whole career and they'd finally get their pro card, and like, that's what I've been chasing, and
Yeah.
they might end up doing one pro show, right? But it's like,
Yeah.
I think it's just the older crowd kind of, they have like kind of sour like milk taste in their mouth. We're like, oh man, it's so much easier for these guys than it was for me. It's like, you probably still wouldn't get a pro card now.
Yeah, and
Honestly.
even then, the like I said, it's you get the pro card, but then what?
Yeah,
You know?
but like that, but like back in the day, you being harder, it was like that was a symbol of status to a lot of people.
Sure.
Like our age and our demographic, where
Because it was so hard to attain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But nowadays, it's like,
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
To me, I think there's too much stock put in that it's like that it's, you know, the pro status when I think across the board and all these other things, it's not looked at like that. And I think having more pros doesn't matter because it's still the gauge of success as a bodybuilder is what you do as a pro, not just being one, you know?
Yeah. Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but maybe you know, Mike, but in boxing, don't you like self-declare that you're
Yes.
pro?
Yes.
Right. So
But
how come no one
that's-
bitches
that's-
about that?
Because that's what I'm saying. We're in a transition period.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In 50 years, no one will give a fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, same with like I have buddies I went to high school with that are pro golfers. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
It's like it doesn't really mean anything, but it means something. You know,
Yeah.
So it's like to the layman, it's when you tell them you're a pro golfer, it's impressive. Versus if you say you're a pro bodybuilder, even if you're fucking the shittiest pro bodybuilder, it still means something when you say it to a layman. But being in the scale of bodybuilding or in the scale of golf or whatever it is, there's still like echelons in that. And I think that's what we really need to be important of. Like, okay, who are the guys actually succeeding as professional bodybuilders, not just who's able to turn pro. I think it doesn't really matter, you know?
just rename it. I'm a pro qualified individual.
Yeah, because like I've always
I can do any pro show I want. I'm qualified to be a pro.
yeah I've always looked at it as turning pro is not like the prize. It's just opening the door for you to be able to have a career as a bodybuilder.
And make money.
That's
That's
what I
Graduating
said.
college.
You know,
That's what I said because in Lee's defense, Lee said, "Well, these guys are turning pro, and it's going to take them 3 or 4 years to ever be able to ever be
Okay.
competitive." And I'm like, "That's fine." So, but his point is like a lot of people will get out of the sport because they can't wait that long. Like they get discouraged because they're going to compete and get killed.
yeah, but
And-
I think it's still the cream rises to the top, and the guys like look. We know a lot of guys that were good bodybuilders that got killed when they started competing.
Yeah.
And they stuck it out, they got better, and then they got good. And I think the guys that are good will do that. And I think that's the end of it. You know?
My-
And
my-
they're aware that like this is their starting point. Like
Yeah, exactly.
your career begins when you become a pro, unless you're like some phenom.
Right.
But like you're like this is like now I really start to like understand where I'm going. It's
Yeah,
like
it's like
being a
you
rookie. Being a rookie on like you're like a backup quarterback and you're a draft pick. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you're not going to play right away.
Yeah, you might play 7 seasons being backup before you get your fucking moment, you know? Or even boxers. It's like, you know, when you're 0-0, you know, you fight some fucking shitballs, you know, fucking journeymen to get
To
your
get a record.
status up,
Yeah.
to then
There's
you
a
get a
lot of-
record to get good fights, you know?
Yeah, there's a lot of pro boxers that are like they're good boxers and they're maybe like boxing for a decade or over. They're just waiting for one shot.
Yeah.
Literally, they're waiting for like someone needs a tune-up fight for a fucking whatever, or like you're the next you're like the highest ranked guy, you're the next guy up, you got to go fight fucking whoever, Tiafimo or fucking Shakur, and they're like the guy, like I think like 2 months ago, Shakur Stevenson, who's like a big up and coming boxer now, that he was supposed to fight a certain guy over in Abu Dhabi, but the guy dropped out for some reason, and this fucking random dude from like New Jersey who like has a regular job was the next one they put in, the WC put in. And this guy showed up and like actually did well. Like he didn't win, he got pieced up, but he lasted the whole fight like to 10th round.
Right.
But like that was his biggest payday.
Yeah.
He probably got like $1 million for that fucking fight.
Yeah,
Just to
look,
be a
so
fucking-
I also, sorry to interrupt, I also think I think a lot of the past of bodybuilding is forgotten. And I think people remember the famous names and the good and all these things, but I think people forget a lot of like I did this when I was reading this thing, and I just started Googling random pro shows from the 90s and early 2000s, you know, 1996 Canada Cup. Go look at who came 16th place.
Oh, I know.
Go Google that guy's physique. You think that's a physique that could turn pro now?
Yeah.
These are physiques that are so not competitive. And people are like, oh, they were all competitive then. They weren't. You know, these guys, there was guys that sucked and won shitty shows or turned pro as a master or whatever it is, you know, that still had careers where they come in last every show, just like there is today. And it's not like every lineup down to 20th place was so deep because it was so hard to turn pro. I did it. I looked at 10 different pro shows in the early 90s to early 2000s, and there is 20 names in every show I've never even heard of, and I know bodybuilding.
Yeah.
You know, so even a intimate fan of bodybuilding, I'd never even heard of these guys. And when I Googled their names and looked at their physiques, these weren't good physiques at a pro level.
Yeah.
They would still be placing the same place they're placing today. You know, if anything, they'd be placing worse because the size and the conditioning in some degrees has changed. So yeah, I mean, I think people remember the 90s or the 2000s or the 80s of being the physiques that are the physiques we remember. You know, being the fucking, you know, Lee Priests and Sean Rays and Kevin Lavrones and this, but these were the guys we remember for a reason. There's a reason they're still famous 20, 30 years later because they were that excellent, you know, but that wasn't the depths of every single show. And if you, I tell people to do this, go Google any random pro show. You know, like I said, I looked at one, was the 1996 Canada Cup. Ronnie Coleman won this show. There was good guys. Ronnie, Milos, like there's fucking crazy bodybuilders. You get to 7th, 8th place, you'll never have heard of any of these guys, you know, just like today, you know, and there's guys and their physiques are mediocre, just like they'll be mediocre pros now. And they didn't make much of a career, and they probably did a few shows, they placed low and they retired. And that was just the reality of it, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
So when we talked earlier about, like how I said, that version of me died. Like I don't train like that anymore. So whatever. It's like, that's why, like, I have my pro card, but I would never in a million years walk up to someone and say, I'm a pro bodybuilder. It's like, I got my pro card.
Yeah.
I did 2 shows and then I didn't bodybuild anymore.
Right.
So I got my pro card
Right.
over here.
Right.
I don't have it now. And I just like, I don't, so when people try to like put my name, like if I do an interview or something or whatever, they try and put that. I'm like, don't put that there. Like I'm way more proud of like what I do, helping people train, and that's what I think I'm shifted to be knowing for. But it's like I accomplished something, but it's not like it didn't paint the picture for the rest of my.
But hold on, can I say something about that? Sorry, Paul. I just want to get this in. So Ian said something earlier about people getting in and making it a career. That's actually what I think is the most valuable thing. A lot of these
100%.
people get in, and Mike, this is to your point. You are a pro bodybuilder, and that does lend, whether you believe it or not.
Especially at the beginning.
It does lend. I'm not saying I'm not saying like now, obviously it's different because Mike's been around for so long, but it still does lend itself to when you're out there talking about training, if you have your pro card, then people believe that you have some semblance of
Definitely.
I've earned this, I've earned the status. I took the road to get there. I got my pro card. And that does give you credibility, whether you're awesome.
Well, it also gives you like a little bit of like perspective you can pass on to people, right? It's like I have done what you're attempting to do. Depending on who the person I'm talking to, I'm nowhere near as good as you, and I never was. But like I understand mentally what you're doing and what you're trying to accomplish, and I understand how much it sucks to diet, and I understand gear and how it feels and like everything. So I can put myself in your shoes and be like, okay, I know you're feeling this way, but like trust me, like it's been a long time since I was where you are, but I've been there and I've learned from then. So
and even then, the guys like they're talking about, you know, now certain shows they give out 2 in every class. It's like, yeah, but coming second at a national level show is still a good bodybuilder. Yes. You know, this is still like a top in the country at the time at that show, a bodybuilder. Like it is easier than it was, but like these aren't just like guys getting off the couch. These are still good bodybuilders that have still trained and worked very hard to get to that point. So like, you know, if you're using that as the accolade, as, you know, like, you know, in the sense we were talking about there as an opening door to do other avenues, I think it's still valid, you know?
I just think people need to stop gatekeeping.
Yeah.
It's like, look, let's let people into the sport. Let's let them put it on their fucking resume. Let's let them.
And then what they do with it after that is
most importantly, put it in your Instagram bio.
100%.
Most importantly.
Or make sure you get it on
fucking right when you get it too. You go to the hotel room and you fucking put it in there.
I would have done that shit. Fuck you, Mike.
I did too. I did it when I won.
Yeah.
I don't do it now because it's like ridiculous. But like when I won, I was like,
I still think it's an accolade you should be proud of.
Of course.
100%. I mean, you still won something that's good, but I think what I'm saying is that we need to stop looking at that as like the end goal of bodybuilding, you know, and for some people it might be.
For some people it is.
For some people it is, and that's fine. But then I don't think it doesn't matter if your career, you're wanting to be a best bodybuilder.
Right.
You know, if your goal is to be one of the best bodybuilders in the world, it doesn't matter if there's 20 guys that suck in a show. I don't care. I never cared, you know.
Right. Paul, you were going to say something earlier. I cut you off. I apologize.
I think we're in a bit of a bubble because I think, you know, to us, being a pro in bodybuilding sounds like nothing, but to the average person who works a 9-to-5 job and doesn't really involve in sports, being a pro in anything is super
That's what I said
impressive.
before. Is like to a layman, even like what I said, buddies I went to high school with are pro golfer. They might not even be great golfers in a pro stats. Like they're a fucking a +2, you know, like shooting fucking whatever. But that's to the average person, that's still impressive, and that gives them the credentials to be able to teach and do other things with that golf title, right?
Yeah, it's an achievement.
It's a
know?
yeah.
Be honest. Do you train for the stage or because the bedroom reactions hit harder than the trophy?
The bedroom reactions.
Yeah.
Like when you take your shirt off, your wife just faints.
Oh,
Ah!
Can I just say?
person-
Can I,
You do
This
pep
person hasn't
bounces.
This
Can I
person
tell
hasn't
you?
been in a long-term relationship before.
Can I tell you one of the most irritating things?
They don't care.
Yeah. No.
One
I
of
don't
the
even
things,
take my shirt off. You know.
one of the things that bothered me more than anything when I was competing, when I was fat in the off season, I didn't, I expected my wife to be like, "Oh, he's fat, whatever." She I don't want to fuck that much. I'm like, okay, I'm fat, that's fine. But when I was fucking peeled, I'm like, we should be having sex you should be
Look at
thinking,
me. Look at me.
Look
You know
how
lucky
shredded
you
I
are.
am.
You know how lucky you are to be with me.
You should be wet right now just looking at this fucking physique.
Look at this perfect physique.
Yeah, the only ones wet are other dudes. You know.
Yeah, like what the fuck,
Really, ones
man?
that care about it.
You know how hard I worked for this? You should be on your knees. Yeah, fuck. That never happened. I was
Yeah,
like,
it doesn't work that way.
It doesn't work that way. Yeah, she loves me whether I'm fat or not fat. Unfortunately, I wish she loved me
Yeah.
more. when I
Getting
was
jacked.
not-
I find a lot of the time if you're with a woman who's not like super into working, like another competitor or something, if you're in too good a shape, it's
Yeah.
almost like an insecurity thing.
Yes, huge.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Because they're like, man, like you look like that, and like I'm just like a person. You're like, yeah, but I'm cool.
Yeah.
worry about me.
Yeah, this isn't for you. This is for me.
I'm getting myself hard over here.
Right.
Getting bodybuilder jacked to get pussy is like the biggest pitfall like a guy.
Oh
can make,
no,
you know?
yeah,
Don't
no,
do that.
fucking
Don't do that.
100%.
Yeah, just
Like,
grow your wallet. Make your wallet bigger.
Even you'll see like the videos. Even you'll see the videos of like where people on the street are doing the things, and they'll show like a picture of C-Bum.
Yeah,
you know,
I've
who's
seen that.
like not open bodybuilder, disgustingness, like tall, handsome, aesthetic. You know, they'll show that versus like regular guy that's like lean, good, whatever. And they'll 9 times out of 10, the girls will pick the normal guy.
Yeah, I've seen those. I'm like, that's Chris.
Yeah.
No.
How could you not want
Do you know
that?
who that is?
It's Ronnie Coleman. How could you not want that?
Will Paul fulfill any of his lost bets, including racing Ian, filming himself jumping to touch the net, eating the surstrumming? If not, should Paul have to grow his hair out from now until Detroit? That's not long enough.
No, it's not long enough. But also,
But you should. You know what? You should maybe from now until March 14th.
No, I got an appointment with my stylist booked for Thursday.
Honestly,
I'm on to,
My stylist.
I know, right?
Yeah, Mo.
You know what, Paul?
You're a man. We call it a barber.
I
You don't
think
call
we
it a
should.
stylist as a guy, Paul.
I think that's a good idea,
I have an
man.
appointment with my stylist. Is that in your phone on your calendar? Stylist.
I do. It actually is booked.
Hairstylist. You're not getting your hair styled. You're getting it fucking cut, bro. There's no hair to style, Paul.
Well, it's a beard
He's
too.
like-
Yeah, I gotta clean up everything. You know, get some.
This
some of it,
guy would trick Paul into thinking he's styling his hair.
I am
You
proud,
feel that hair? You feel it? I'm brushing it right now.
but I am proud of Paul. He's started shaving his own head and trimming his own beard.
Yeah,
So he's
you know,
not. So he's not going as often.
I'm not going every 10 days anymore. 7 to 10 days.
Yeah, you shouldn't be going to a barber at all.
Can you imagine this fucking guy was paying $60 every 10 days for
It's
that?
part of the
What?
experience.
Yeah,
Me for that.
$60?
yeah, for that. You're fucking bald, dude.
Lines up my beard. He trims up everything.
Yeah, but
you know,
shaving
I'll
your beard
fucking
yourself
line your
is-
beard up for $30. You
I
wanna
don't.
do it half
that's what
I
a
do
tip,
my
by the
beard
way.
myself exclusively. My barber doesn't touch my beard. Only my hair.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's so easy, man. Like fuck, I
I'm
can do
so
that in
glad you
5
said that
minutes.
because now he's going to be like, well, Ian does it. I can do it.
I can trim my beard in 5 minutes to make it look good. You know.
You know what's funny,
If it's
Ian?
maintained.
If I say something, it doesn't. If you say,
I'm sure it's in your head.
it's like the husband. It's like the husband wife thing.
It's
Yeah, yeah.
not.
Like
It's totally in your head.
if you tell your wife something, she won't listen. But like if another dude says it, like she's like, oh, so and so said. That's what Paul does to me.
He's
I'm
been
like,
accusing
dude,
me of this for years.
I'm like, shave your own beard. He's like, religiously every 10 days, $60. Ian's like, I shave my own
Dude,
beard.
be
He's like-
saving
he's
so
like,
much
really?
money
Really?
like, that you
Ian?
don't need to be spending. Just fucking shave your head. Just fucking, number 2 or number 1, the whole thing, and then just fucking trim your beard. Takes fucking 5 minutes.
That's what I started doing, but I still like to go like once a month or so though, just to get
Yeah,
everything,
sure. Go once a
you
month.
know, level.
I want to give him some money just for nothing.
Yeah.
Does he do a hot towel on you?
Yeah.
No?
Yep.
Oh, there you go. That's worth
Yep.
it.
It is, yeah. Does my eyebrows, all that.
Yeah, I mean, if
stuff,
it's a little
stuff that I
R&R in
can't do.
there, I mean, then you could justify that, sure.
Yeah.
Uh,
I
We
fall
all
asleep.
advice us for
I
that.
fall asleep in my barber's chair every week.
Really?
Out cold. Out cold. Like, he's like waking me up.
I want to go to my barber more, if I'm being honest, just for my beard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't do my beard at my barber anymore.
No, I know, but I want to grow mine out, and I'd like to have it shaped properly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like if I'm keeping it like this, I can do it myself. But I want to mic.
Yeah, if you're gonna have it big, like you need someone that knows how to shape it. Unless you learn, I don't think it's that tough to learn. But yeah, if you don't want to do it, then yeah.
Depends on what kind of beard you got. Like,
But
if
like
you
Paul's
wanted
beard's so short, like that's so easy to keep nice like that.
Yeah,
You
it
know?
is.
well, it's tapered.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's easy.
It's not.
Well,
That's so easy, Paul. Mine's tapered too. Like this is shorter than here. I did that myself.
I
Took
taper
30
mine
seconds.
too. But when it's
Yeah.
this short, the taper's easy.
It's easy. When it gets Mike's long, that's more difficult because you might need to use scissors and stuff. But yeah, I mean at short lengths, dude, you could do that in fucking 5 minutes, not even 3 minutes. You know?
Maybe this weekend you could show me what you do again. Maybe I can
Yeah,
learn
I'll show
from
you.
your-
It's
Yeah.
easy.
Ian, please teach it.
Even though Fouad, who you're with every day, already knows how to do it, I'll show
No,
you.
he won't listen to me. It doesn't matter. I could tell him the sky is fucking blue, and Ian would say it's green. He'd be like, Ian said it's fucking
Ian
green,
said it's
man. I think he does it to me on purpose at this point.
Sometimes I do. Just drive it. Just to piss you off a little bit.
Favorite animal?
Dog.
All eagles.
dogs.
Bear.
So you
Wild,
rather have
wild animal or domestic?
you'd rather have a bear in your house than a dog?
Yes.
All, 10 times out of 10.
Coolest animal and favorite animal, I would have a different.
Okay,
answer.
well, let's coolest animal.
Like a fucking like leopard or black panther. Or
Why do
something
you do that with
fucking
your
badass.
head?
I'm thinking, you know,
It's like partially Indian, like
I
Yeah,
don't
the-
know what my favorite animal is.
Probably panther.
Yes, the Bengali tiger.
what did you say your answer was?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know. Some kind of cool fucking big cat for sure. Yeah,
I want
Okay.
a monkey. I want a
Mike-
monkey so bad.
Mike the monkey.
monkeys
Paul?
are cool. Yeah,
Bald
Those
eagles.
little tiny ones.
Oh, you
like
said bald
small
eagle. That's
heads.
right.
they just steal your shit.
Yeah, Paul's got a thing for
Like-
birds. If anybody
You can get a
doesn't-
monkey and it could pull the bugs out of your ear, Paul.
Yeah,
Just
we
be
could
up
we
there.
could teach a
Don't
monkey
any
how to
bugs in
cut
there.
Paul's how to shape
Yeah.
Paul's head.
Yeah, probably that'll tear my face off.
all the
when it's
dead
done.
skin. It'll just start.
Yeah, completely scalp me.
as strong and big as you guys were
Damn.
Ian's
You see me?
huge.
I'm
I
within
squatted
10 pounds
12
of my-
plates the other day. You fucking crazy?
I'm
Yeah,
within
but
10 to
you
15 pounds of my
used
best weight.
like 4 reverse bands on it.
I used one light, skinny purple
One
band actually.
fat reverse
Nope.
band. Like
Go
this.
look at it. Go look at it. Pull it up.
Okay.
Why do you
Pull
do
it up.
that, Ian? Just as a safety thing to take a little bit of stress off your
Because
knees?
my
or-
knees hurt for 20 years.
Because yeah, I mean I can barely walk for like 3 days after I did that. Literally, I get off the couch right now and I'm like bent over like halfway for like 5 minutes before I can stand up all the way straight. My like back and fucking knees and you know.
Ian, can you just go to Diamond Gym and house those guys for me?
Yeah,
That'd be amazing.
sometimes I watch that and like my ego, I'm like, this, I could fucking bury these fuckers.
Oh my
but then
God.
I'm like, they would just make it. They make it so hard for the sake of making it. So
You would
hard.
make, you would bury them. No, but you
Yeah.
would bury them. They wouldn't be able to keep up.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that they could bury me, but I think that they just make shit hard for the sake of making it hard.
Yeah.
Let's see.
See, look at this.
How many plates you got on there?
12.
No, it's not.
It is exactly 12.
2, 3, 4. Is it 12?
Yep.
How many bands? 5?
No, look, you'll see it. Click watch. It's one skinny, not even a big size one, skinny purple band.
So that's
Where is
about
it?
1,100
Let's see it.
pounds.
Look, the
There's
skinny
2.
one.
There's 2,
Oh,
you
there.
fucking
No,
liar.
that's one. It's just
There's
wrapped
one
around
over
the-
there.
It's one band.
Yeah, but you wrapped it around twice.
No, I just went from the top under the handle and then to the other handle.
Yeah, so you got double the fucking reverse band out of it.
Yeah, but that's the only way you can wrap it around. It has to go under something.
Just
It's a
don't
loop.
use one. How about just don't use one?
Well, I could, yeah.
Oh yeah. Fuck that though.
Okay, so I mean, I'll just do fucking 10 plates without the band. I mean, it's cool,
All right,
You know?
do that. That's what I want to see.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine. I'll do that.
I'm gonna wrap a brand like that on my hack squat.
Yeah, you'll do 4 plates.
I bet you I do. I bet you with almost being dead 5 months ago, I'm gonna do 10. I'm gonna do 10 plates.
I bet you $1,000 you could not.
1,000.
Yes,
How long do I have to do this?
you said you were going to do it
Oh,
next
like
time you
now.
work legs.
Like
yeah.
now. Oh,
yeah.
fuck. Okay, maybe 8. Maybe 8.
Let's see it.
What did I
the
do?
primary
last?
reason,
Okay, I hacked 5 plates like 2 weeks ago. I'd have to double that. Not. I can train for it. I couldn't do it now. That's a lot of fucking resistance, dude. That takes a lot off that. You know that, right?
By the Arnold, could you do it?
It's
Yes.
Look, it's definitely taking some off at the bottom. I don't dispute that. But
1000%. I could do it by the Arnold.
that band's less than you think. That's just a thin purple. That's not a wide purple.
Dude, I used to use the smallest Monster Mini, they call them, from Elite FTS. They're the red ones. But when you double wrap them like that, that takes a fucking shitload of weight
It's just
off.
looped on one, around, and looped to the other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to see you do it without any bands.
Yeah, I don't think I could do 12 with no bands, but do I think I could do 10 for reps, no bands? For sure. I mean, the next video there, I did 10 reps with 11 plates with that same band.
But you think you can do 10 plates on a hack squat with no bands?
I've done 9 plates on the Cybex with no bands.
No way.
Yes.
Okay, that's shocking. That's a lot of fucking weight. The Cybex one is the most ignorant hack squat.
Yeah.
Actually,
I've done that full with no bands before
don't
for
think-
5-6 reps.
I don't think it's the most ignorant, but it's fucking one of the
Because it's
the
so
worst.
vertical. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's one of the worst ones. Remember that we used to use it at
Chase's gym.
Chase's gym.
And I honestly don't think my leg strength is that much below what it was at my strongest.
Dude, 9 plates on that hack squat's crazy.
Yeah.
Man. Do you remember
What's
what we used to get up
what's
to
the
on that
most
for that?
what's the most you've ever squatted?
Barbell squatted?
Yeah, were you not a good barbell squatter?
No, I was a good barbell squatter, but I never went like that low of rep ranges. Like I've never done sets of like 5-6 of
Yeah.
barbell squats, but I have squatted
What
over
did-
700 pounds for sure.
Have you really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I didn't know you're a good. Like I knew your legs were big, but like,
Yeah.
not as big as mine. But like I didn't know. If I didn't know you squatted that much. It's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Well, listen, 9 plates on a fucking Cybex is fucking wild. That's way more impressive than 12 on that. Because I know the resistance on a Cybex is fucking
Yeah, they're heavy.
crazy. Yeah. Good
Yeah.
for you, man. As strong and as big as you guys are in Ian's case, do you all think you could have played in the NFL? No.
No.
Oh, shit, of football.
Mike doesn't count being that he actually played football. I couldn't have played in the NFL. No, I'm short
neither.
and slow.
Me too.
I think people don't have any comprehension of what that is.
Of how good those guys are.
That's just because you're
But
strong.
it also looks so slow on TV because it's so fast.
It's
Like,
so
literally-
fast and they hit so hard. Like
Yeah.
But if you're at field level watching them go, like not on TV watching from a bird's eye,
it's
like
so much more violent than you think.
Yes.
Yeah.
The collisions.
Way more violent than you think. Yeah.
like even the line play, like those guys smashing each other, like that's the violent collision. It's not
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
pitter patter. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, nowhere near
And
that.
And the game's not as violent as it used to be. Remember back when they could headhunt? Like safeties not hitting receivers going over the middle, they could go for the
that's
head.
great.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
so
Fucking
great.
kill people.
I'm not sure this was a question before, but what's everyone's goals for 2026?
Well, quit weed for a little while.
Huh?
Hopefully quit weed for a little while.
Forever. There's no such thing as quitting weed for a little while. That's taking a break.
I can do 90 days.
Quitting means stopping.
I don't know. I don't like the sound of Paul being a quitter. I don't like that.
Thanks, Mike. I'm a happier person on it anyways. I didn't notice Ian's name on the screen until just now.
What is
What
it?
is it?
Second at the
Second at
Arnold.
the Arnold.
I was wondering how long it take you guys to notice
That's
that.
very small, 2 hours in, obviously.
Here.
But that was very subtle.
Funniest thing you've ever seen in the gym is bikini competitors attractive to you? Yeah.
Yeah.
You know the crazy thing though, this is
The hot ones.
yeah. I mean,
You know, like, are the hot girls attractive to us? Yes.
this is the
Yeah,
weird thing about bikini and wellness and all. I don't think I've ever gone to a show and seen them come out
And been aroused.
and thought of that. Like
No.
I don't think it's
No.
Oh
weird.
yeah! Turn around!
Yeah. Woo!
Show us your butthole.
You guys see that ass crack?
But no, obviously there's bikini competitors that are extremely attractive. Yeah.
There's a pervert just standing up near the back with a fucking pair of binoculars. Like,
Yeah, we're gonna start having like in bodybuilding shows like at strip clubs like perverts row.
Yeah.
Front row of bodybuilding shows.
front row with
extra
binoculars.
Front
Like,
row just there fucking like
$5 bill, their mouth
Could you
flying up
turn
the
them
stage.
again? Could you walk him to the back again?
turn around.
When are you guys doing your fantasy league for this year, and when will the point system for this year be public? The fantasy league is getting revamped. Oh man, there's a lot of cool shit. I'm doing a side-by-side comparison page. So you can take any bodybuilder from any era, any show, take their picture and put it side by side with any other bodybuilder. You can even upload your own photos.
So we can finally put to rest that I'm better than Paul
We
Dillon.
can finally put. No, we're going to put me and you side by
Well,
side.
we already know how that's going to go.
Well,
But
we do. We know people are going to be shocked at how bad
you just-
I beat you.
how I skated by in my fucking career being such a bad bodybuilder.
Can you just do two people Fouad, or can you
Yeah,
do like
I'm C-Bum's brother-in-law, guys. That carries a lot of weight, you know?
Sorry, Paul. Go ahead. Ask
can
me.
you just do two people at a time, or could you do like a whole like mock lineup, like a five
You
guy
know what?
lineup with different eras?
I think I can make that happen. I didn't think of that. That's a good thing to add. Like
Good
just
top five.
just do a call out. Yeah.
Right.
Well, right now it's a versus. This guy versus this guy. You can
Okay.
do whoever you want. You can do Samson from 2024 and Dorian Yates from 1994, and like see who's better or whatever. So it's a cool feature. We're adding that, but we're also adding it's going to be an app too now. So you don't have to go to a website. You just download the fucking app and you can have it all like in your hands. And we're also adding a history page. So every bodybuilding competition, every bodybuilder, all their fucking histories, every competition, all their placings will all be in the app. So
So when you click me, you'll see second at the Arnold?
you'll see, yeah, but you also see when I beat you a couple times.
Yeah, I mean, those are early in my career, you know?
I'm gonna make sure the programmer personally puts like
Bold, you know?
was beat by Fouad here.
Yeah. Ian Valliere, Orlando Pro, 7th place. Fouad won this show.
You should eventually make it to a
no,
gambling site.
Listen, it's gonna be fucking really. I'm really excited this year, and we're changing the points also, so that it's more easier to understand for everybody. I learned a lot from the first year. I also think I'm going to get rid of rate your physiques because there's just too many.
Yeah.
It's too hard to fucking keep track of. It's too hard to like kind of do it all. So I don't know. I think we might either be getting rid of it or it might be like
Just
you
make
can-
it like $1,000, and if you want to pay it, then we'll do it.
No, it's not that. I realized this after we did it. People wanted to upload their photos every week, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
and get it like, yeah.
I'm ready. I can't like your physique looks the same as it looked last week.
Yeah.
So your rating is going to be the same. Like physiques
Yeah.
don't change. That you know what I mean. So I think it's going to be if we do keep it, it's going to be more like 2 times a year. You can upload your photos and get rated or something like that. So, anyways, a whole bunch of changes coming. It's going to be fucking awesome. That should be ready for like mid-February, so we can all do our fantasy picks before the Arnold, before the first show of the year. Okay. I didn't realize how late it was. We'll do a few more. PAULCAST took a little while, so might have
Still getting started.
to cut a whole bunch of that out. When is Stan Efforting going to be on Bro Chat? He would fit right in. I just did a one-on-one with Stan. I don't think he's going to be on Bro Chat, though. What else do we got here? How many people will use this Paul's code every month? Like 3.
But I don't know if it's even ever been active, has it?
It is active.
Is it?
Yeah.
Do more people
track
use my code on your site or Paul's?
Your code. More people put Ian code Ian.
I don't push my code.
I don't push fucking Cody in on the hostile either.
What do you guys think of that Jack 22-year-old joining the men's physique this year? Oh, fuck off.
Who?
That Mike Hunt kid.
My cunt. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mike Hawks.
What's your guys' take on Diamond Jim? What do you guys actually think about that? Because I'm like,
I think it's a fun internet gimmick. I think from a workout perspective, it's not valuable. Like it is valuable because it's hard. I think there's like good mental lessons in that. Do I think it's like the ideal way to train, doing 6,000 push-ups or fucking 4,000 wrist curls and doing these things like before? Like, no, not necessarily. But do I think it's cool and a good test of mental tenacity, and it's fun to watch? It's interesting. It's cool to see influencers and people that are bodybuilders that train hard put in this situation. So I like it. I mean, I don't think it's like I wouldn't want to train that way, but do I like seeing people put in that scenario and how they survive in it? I definitely think it's interesting to watch. Yeah.
all right. A new gym opened up near me with 21 different equipment brands. Do you think that sometimes too many options can hurt your workouts? I don't.
Yeah.
If you go to Pure, if you walk into Pure, they literally have fucking 10 hack squats, 10 leg presses.
Try them all out and see what you like.
It's like, it can't be bad. You're either you're just going to use the one you like.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's good because you have options to find what, biomechanically feels nicest for you. You know, you might use this hack squat and it doesn't feel right on your knees or whatever, and this one might feel good or whatever. I think it's good. It's a fun exercise to use multiple pieces of machinery and kind of find what feels best for you and kind of build around that. You know, I think it's good. It's always a positive to have more equipment in your arsenal, you know.
Would Keon Pearson be able to beat Flex Lewis if they were both at their best?
It's one of those things for your new website.
That's tough.
But
I don't
That's
know.
for the new Real Bodybuilding podcast.
That would be a really
App.
cool comparison.
Yeah.
Obviously, the conditioning and the hardness and the crispness of some of the peaks that Flex has are extremely hard to beat and very impressive. He had this like clarity and quality to his muscle and his skin texture, and his conditioning was so plasticky, rock hard. Do I think that Keon is maybe bigger in certain aspects and has some more impressive shots, like in the front double? Do I think Keon is extremely impressive and can beat someone like Flex? Yes. It's a good comparison for sure. I mean, they definitely have different aspects to their physique that would make it difficult for one another. But yeah, you have to stay tuned for the new app, and we'll do a side-by-side comparison. You can decide for yourselves, you know?
For me, I think...
Little plug for you there.
Thank you, Ian. For me, I think Keon's shape is going to be like a versus Flex's conditioning.
Exactly.
Because those are their strong suits, right?
Kind of what I just said, but if you want to reiterate it, that's
well,
cool
I
too.
wanted to say it, not so many words.
Yeah, I wanted to break it down.
Sometimes
I'm a very eloquent man. I like to
Sometimes
let people know how smart I am, you know?
Sometimes you ramble a little bit. I thought I would just summarize it so people can get a hold of what you're saying.
It's okay.
That would be a great comparison, though.
What time is Ian guest posing at the Detroit Pro? In between Open and Classic. Ian's coming up. Yep. That's a good idea, Ian. You're getting ready. You look great. You should guest pose.
I think I could be doing it.
Okay. I'm going to advertise it.
Please don't do that.
Favorite sport in the upcoming Winter Olympics?
Bobsled.
Women's bobsled.
I always
Favorite
say
sport?
that too.
The Winter Olympics?
What do you think good sports for the Winter Olympics?
What's the sport called with the cross-country skiing and the shooting? What are they called?
Biathlon. That's pretty fucking dope.
That is cool.
Yeah.
Some of the jumps, too, in skiing are pretty cool.
Dude, I saw some of these jumps in person once, and it's the craziest thing you've ever seen up close.
Yeah.
Like, you have no idea the concept of how big and how steep these jumps are until you stand in one. I went to Lake Placid. Like, one of my buddy's moms did a fucking Ironman there, and we like snuck into the Lake Placid facility from when the Olympics were there. Dude, the jumps are like the height of your house and completely vertical. It's like, what the fuck is this? Like, people go off this going 80 kilometers an hour. It's actually insane. You know?
I get
on TV, you have no concept of it.
Yeah.
I like the fucking, isn't there like speed skiing where they go down a course?
Yeah. Slalom.
Oh yeah,
Slalom.
slalom's crazy.
That's
that is cool.
I do like the short track speed skating too. Anything fast racing.
Oh,
I
you
like,
mean those guys are fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Their legs are fucking nuts.
fucking
Dude.
jacked?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that shit.
Top 3 exercises to build chest. I knew this was going to get Mike riled up.
Press and fly.
Top 3 exercises, Mike. There's only 3.
No.
I fucking hate those questions.
Mike, come on, man. There's 3.
You can
best
do
ones.
more than 3.
No, there's 3 of the best ones. What are the? I want the best ones. I want to grow
Flat
my
barbell bench press.
I want to grow my chest faster than everybody else.
For who?
What for my wife? You take my fucking shirt off, show me, and then she's gonna start dripping.
faint.
She's gonna start fucking wet. Yeah, she's gonna.
No more cheeseburger titties. You know?
Oh, it's so bad after the accident, dude. Fuck. Okay, last question. That's a weird question. What do you guys think of Boston Lloyd? Boston, I'm going to tell you this. Boston Lloyd is the reason I started my podcast.
Really?
Yes. In my head. Because at the time, I was a pro, and Boston Lloyd was on YouTube, and he was doing so many videos about this guy's stack and that guy's stack and all these things. And I thought a lot of it was bullshit. I'm like, man, he's giving people a lot of bad information. Now, whether it was true or not, I don't know, but I felt like it was just a lot of bad information. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to start a fucking podcast, and I'm going to get these guys on the podcast, they're half of my fucking friends, and I'm going to ask them what they're taking so that people can have firsthand knowledge instead of this just somebody saying random stuff.
Yeah.
And I did. If you go back and watch like the first, I don't know, 15, 20 episodes of RBP, the one-on-ones, somewhere near the middle or end of the fucking podcast, I would always say, what's your test level? I would literally say, like, how much tests are you taking? I think I did with Ian the first time he was on. And inevitably, everybody would say 500. So I knew they were all lying. But at least I asked.
I said 700.
But it was kind of the Boston Lloyd thing that made me think of the idea, because I'm like, it would be better to hear right from the guys instead of fucking somebody just saying something. So anyway, I don't know what everybody else thinks of Boston Lloyd, but I thought he was good at what he did, but it wasn't great information.
I have to say that the internet Boston Lloyd and the Boston Lloyd in person, like the real speaking to him off the internet, were two completely different people.
Yeah.
I spoke to him semi-regularly, and honestly, he was a pretty fucking cool dude. He was like very down to earth. You could have really good, respectful conversations to him, but he knew how to get the views and rile people up and what content was working at the time. And I think he definitely dove into that. But no, I always had good interactions with him on a personal level. So, you know, I think it's, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Two questions to end it. Largest animal by weight and stature you think you can take in a fight? I'm gonna answer this as if I still have both my arms, by the way.
Okay.
Because right now with one arm, probably no animal at all.
Like a cat?
Have you ever seen a cat fucking really go at you?
Oh,
Yeah, but like if
claws.
it's life or death, you could fucking kill the cat. Come on.
I could probably kill a cat.
How would you kill the cat?
You just fucking grab it by the head and fucking shit break its neck.
Smash its head against the wall or something.
Grab by the fucking tail.
Okay, Paul, you go first. Largest animal
that I
by
could kill?
stature that you think you could kill? Yes.
That I could kill or that I could beat in a fight?
Either or.
Bro.
Well, it's gonna try and kill you, and you're fighting. So
That's
Yeah.
right.
Well, I'm hoping I could tire it out and then it'll
No,
stop.
you're gonna
Tire
get
of the
tired.
animal.
you guys will shake hands.
We'll just agree to disagree.
I don't think you have a bigger gas tank than a wild animal, Paul.
Yeah. Not at this age, at least.
No, never, Paul, never. I've known you for a long time. Never.
I used to have a pretty decent tank. I would say an old dog.
Old dog.
I'm not going. Fuck that. There's no way.
An old golden retriever.
Yeah, because I would just probably pull its arms apart. And then it'd be,
It's that
couldn't
it's that
do
It
much
would
to
bite your face.
I would hold its face away from me as I pull
No,
its
no,
arms
because
apart. Or I
they
do from the
have
back.
So you'd spread its ass.
No. It's for its arms.
Oh,
Why
you
wouldn't you
did?
just thump
would-
it on the fucking head?
Wait.
and,
So
like,
your technique would be to get behind it,
Yep.
crawl over top of it,
Yep. Pull its arms behind its back.
reach down, and pull its arms apart.
Yep. And
And
pull
you
them
think
behind
you're going
its
to
back.
do all that before it reaches back and bites you?
Well, I would probably keep my head tucked in tight so that he couldn't bite me. just like an MMA Fouad, but keep your head tucked in tight so that I can't get punched. So this is the same thing with a dog. What are you laughing about?
Such an asshole.
Give me those legs. Give me those legs, you fucking piece of shit.
Or I could just choke it out from that position too.
Oh, that's true. Yes. You could definitely do that.
Yeah.
Okay. Ian?
I don't know. I feel like the most obvious answer is like an animal that doesn't
Fight.
like an animal that eats that eats plantation, you know, like plants, not plantation,
like a
plant,
goat.
you know?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
even
like
like
a
a
ruminid, you know, like
Don't fuck
a goat or a deer. Or
I was
like
going to
something
say
like
a
that.
deer, but a deer would fuck you up, man.
It would.
Yeah, I
They
mean, I
got,
think if it was like
hooves.
like a 1-year-old doe, you know,
1-year-old, so it can't
It's like
doesn't have
40
stable
pounds.
legs
It's
yet.
like 40
like
pounds.
60 pounds,
kick it
80
in the head.
pounds,
Can't walk yet.
you know,
Just kicks its legs out, cripples it.
because the equivalent of a dog, like an 80-pound dog, I ain't trying to fuck with an 80-pound dog.
No, man. My dog would kill me if he wanted
Yeah, but like a 80-pound
I'm scared
deer,
of him.
a 60 to 80-pound deer, I think, or like a goat, I think I'd have a chance.
a
A
goat.
goat, eh?
I think I
I
could
don't
fuck
know.
with a goat.
If it's life,
Because you
life
can get
or
a hold
death,
of its like horns and shit.
or
and you can,
sheep, like a sheep, you know?
Yeah, more sheep. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
donkey.
sheep
I
are-
could
sheep
kick a
are very-
donkey's ass. Like a really dwarf donkey.
I just don't know. The only hard
Mentally
part would
retarded
be how you kill The only hard part would be how do you actually kill that animal? Like strangling a deer to death with your bare hands would be hard, or like you just punching its head until it dies. Like, I mean, I guess you could, but
Yeah, or smash its head against something.
You gotta break its neck somehow.
yeah, but they're gonna be
Yeah.
strong and fucking struggling and wiggling around, and fucking trying to kick
Yeah.
you and shit. It's gonna be hard. Yeah.
I remember reading about this guy who got chased by police dogs. He ended up choking one out.
Bullshit.
I read about it. Didn't have not too long. I can't remember if I-
Bullshit.
No, swear to
No,
God,
it's definitely
Google
possible.
it. Google it.
Google it.
Fucking bullshit.
I think if it was life or death, there would be a chance you could beat a strong dog in a fight, but it would be you'd get fucked up for sure.
Yeah, for sure. You
You're
would.
getting bit hard.
Oh yeah, you're walking out of that in rough shape, but I think you could technically. It's not impossible.
Man accused of choking Florida Sheriff's canine during arrest.
Why? Why?
Jesus Christ.
Why? I don't know. After all these
You're-
years, I don't know.
I swear you're autistic. I don't know if
On the ground! Don't fight my dog! Don't fight the dog! Let go of the dog, bro! Look, he's choking the dog, bro. I'm gonna tase him, tase him. Tequila head goes one fight in.
Tried choking the dog out?
He did choke the dog out.
What the fuck?
It's a tough motherfucker.
Fucking Paul. Why are you're right about everything always,
Just about.
and you're very humble about it as well.
Yeah, well, yeah. I'm used to it. I'm used to the doubt.
Okay. Last question. Why does Paul hate missionary so bad? At some point, he had to have had a bad experience.
No,
Let's really dig in here.
I don't think it's something that you know.
Childhood trauma time. Let's do it.
No, I don't know. It's just not my go-to. That's all. It's not that I have an aversion to it. But with that being said,
Let me ask you this, Paul. First sexual experience with a girl. Are you doing missionary?
if I have a choice not to,
If you met a girl and she's like a 10, she's a 10 in every way, but she's like, I only like missionary. It's the only way I can fucking get off. I don't like doing anything. Doggy makes me feel disgusting like I'm an animal. I only want to get fucked missionary. And you look in my eyes. And other than that, I'm perfect. Are you in or are you out?
and I got to look at her eyes the whole time.
You got to make fucking nice eye contact.
Yeah.
You have to tell her that you love her and how beautiful she is.
No,
And you have to-
I could do that for a
and you
little
have to
while. But
kiss
no.
She likes words of affirmation. You have to mouth kiss the whole
Words of
time.
affirmation.
And you have to mouth kiss. You have to mouth kiss the whole time.
Yeah,
Not like
not just the
open
finger,
mouth
nothing
tongue
like
you
that.
can't kiss her on the cheek. You
Not
got
just like sucking, not just sucking on her titties and fucking, like, yeah,
You gotta try and suck her tongue out of her mouth.
yeah.
So you think if she's a 10, like she cooks, she cleans your shit, she's like traditional old school Italian wife.
Okay.
Still no?
Then could I? Well,
And you don't get to change it.
ever.
It's only missionary forever.
If everything else is perfect, I guess I can make an exception with that.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I'm not. I may. It might not be. I might not rock her world every time because I think I perform better with. I have a variety of tools at my disposal.
You
I think I
you
perform better when
you-
she's not looking
No,
at me.
wait a minute.
How does that make sense?
Your performance is based on her, not you, you idiot. If your performance is based on her getting off.
That's one measure. It's not the whole measure.
What's
of,
what's the other measure?
How
How do
veiny
you
I
measure-
get while
how
I
do
how
do it.
rigid I am. How
How
you know.
rigid.
No,
Yeah.
wait.
What does rigidity
This
have
is
to do with it?
this is
The
important.
rigidity of the boner.
because
Oh,
if
we're
it's the
talking about your
same-
penis.
Yeah,
Okay.
because if I gotta I'm
Hold on
talking
a
about every
minute.
time.
Hold
Yeah.
on a minute. This is important. There is no other metric about your performance other than how
Her
happy
satisfaction.
or pleased she is.
Okay, but I'm not gonna please her probably.
No, it's not up to you. She said, as long as you're on top and you're doing missionary, I don't care if you're a little softy. That's what I love. That's the best. I'm going to get off every time.
After several attempts to talk her out of it, I would probably accept it and probably learn to like it.
But honey, I'll be way harder if you just bend over.
If I can look at your butthole, I'll be hard as a rock. If I can come on your back.
I could bury your face in a pillow. It's like, hey,
Well, yeah, I don't know. It's different. Of course, it's different when when you first fall in love with someone and stuff like that, and you're enjoying all that stuff. But I think as the grind wears on, you're gonna have a hard time maintaining that kind of
Passion.
yeah, yeah. I
Really?
think. Yeah, because I think you're gonna start to need some
I-
different variety. I
What
think
if it's after chest day?
It's-
You can't
it's
even hold yourself
interesting.
up.
It's interesting because Melissa and I, you probably use way less sexual positions now than when we started dating.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Because like we know what we like, and it's
Right.
less than multiple.
Right.
Yeah.
yeah, you guys don't once in a while just try something different.
Yeah, but
yeah, I mean, sure, maybe once in a while, but like we know what is good for us. Like we've communicated that, so it's like it's not.
Well, but that's the thing though. I know missionary doesn't do well for me.
yeah, but it's good for her.
I'm gonna sweat on her probably if I start,
She doesn't care.
moving.
She doesn't
Right
care.
in
Doesn't
her
care
eye.
about sweat, but I care. I can't.
He doesn't care, but she doesn't care.
I'd probably have to. I probably have to have some long talks to myself to get over that because I would, if I start sweating and dripping on her,
Well, maybe you
even
need to
though
work on your.
what if
you need to work on your
wait a minute, I got a
cardiovascular.
well,
question.
yeah.
Are you thinking that you're like your hands over her like this, like looking down at her the whole time?
Yeah, well, you guys
Or
said
can
I
you
had to mouth
posture
kiss.
up.
You can posture up.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you-
We said I had to mouth kiss and everything the whole time too.
Yeah, well,
you do.
you do. You reach down, you kiss, you look her in the eyes,
Then you
sitting up,
posture
you get
back
back
up.
up.
And then I can post up.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah. If you could throw that kind of rhythm in
Yeah,
there.
you're not on all
Get into that.
fours, man. You're not on your.
yeah. I need a bit of a visual.
Yeah, you're getting the
That's
whole.
why you,
And the
that's why
face-
you post up. You
And the
post up.
face doesn't do it for you.
But from the front, you're getting more visual than from the back.
You're getting like movement
Yeah.
and like.
You're getting
Really?
face,
Yeah, if
tits,
I'm posted
and you
up.
can look. You can look down and see vagina too.
Yeah, if I'm posted up. But if I'm,
Yeah.
like face to face, then I'm not seeing nothing.
No,
except for
of
face.
course. Yeah,
Oh, you're not body to body.
yeah. You're not
Well,
just
what's-
fucking. You're just.
What's wrong
Okay.
with body to body?
Well, you can be for a time. I think that can be worked in there.
Yeah,
you can
we're,
get
we're
it in,
telling
but
him
then
it
you got to
doesn't.
come up for some air.
It doesn't have to be
For some air.
exclusively that.
If I can post up once in a while, I'll be good.
But missionary's not posting up. Missionary is
hovering.
hovering. Yes.
Yeah.
If it's always
But you should
hovering,
be able to post up a little bit, and give the triceps
What
a
if
break.
what
and
if she doesn't want you to post up? You have to hover.
the whole time,
You're
every
you're
time.
planking. You're planking.
what if you can you
but-
put her legs up? Can you put her legs up?
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
you can bend her and you can pretzel her. Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
that helps a
fine.
little.
But she likes it when you sweat, and she makes her come if you sweat on her.
Yeah, she likes it when you sneeze in her face too. You should just.
God damn it.
God damn it! That's how I know we've been on too long.
Yeah, the battery dies.
So yeah, if you knew the self-conscious aspect of sweating on them, that they're like, I fucking love your masculine sweat, fucking sweat in my mouth, I love it. Is that behind you then?
That would help because that kind of passion would help me.
Yeah,
perform
but
better.
then you're gonna get anxiety about trying to sweat. Now you're like, fuck, I gotta pump.
What
Now
if
I
she
gotta
wipes?
sweat. Now I gotta
What if
take-
she wipes the sweat for you?
now I got to
She's
take some of
wiping
the
the
No,
sweat.
now
pre-workout.
you're like, I gotta fucking pump real hard so I can sweat on her.
Yeah, turn the temperature up in the house.
Take
do a
some
little
pre-workout. Get yourself fucking fired up.
bit. Take some B12 or some niacin. Get a nice flush going.
Fucking
All right.
dying over here.
Paul, lead us off with a prayer.
Okay.
What are you drinking, Fouad?
Sugar-free Kool-Aid.
Hmm.
My favorite.
Yeah, I don't buy that. Do the squirt? I used to do the old
Yeah.
school with the powder.
No, the squirt.
I've been on a diet Nestea kick or
Oh, I like-
brisk.
I like those the
Oh,
little
yeah.
ones, right?
No, just like in a can.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Those are good. They don't even taste diet.
Yeah, they're great.
You know the best iced tea? Pure Leaf.
I don't like that.
Oh, dude, the Pure Leaf bottles?
I like stronger flavors than that.
What do you mean? It tastes like pure iced tea. It's awesome.
Oh, I thought it was like a weaker flavor though.
No, dude, if you drink that and then drink a brisk, the brisk tastes like a kid's fucking iced tea because it's so
Oh yeah, I like that. I like
it's so
that sweetness.
sweet.
I like the sweetness.
It's too sugary for me. I like
Yeah.
the tea,
Iced tea.
I like a tea flavor.
Iced tea's different in the US as in Canada.
Like
Yeah,
In
iced
the US
tea.
they call it
Well,
sweet tea.
Yeah, but that's iced tea. They just have sweet tea, like they do.
Right. But then if you ask for an iced tea, it's unsweetened usually.
Yes.
Yes.
Tastes like shit. But in Canada, you gotta ask for an iced tea, it's always sweetened.
Yes.
Nestea, zero sugar, delicious.
Yeah. I think that's might be what I have at home. Yeah.
And
Yeah,
you guys have tried the Pure Leaf.
I think so. I just remember it tasting, like you said, like less strong and more like tea.
If you like actual tea flavor, the Pure Leaf is better.
Yeah, I just want it to taste like
want sugar.
lemony, sweet deliciousness.
Yeah. You're like, I want sugar water.
Yeah, I just want tasty.
Yeah. Okay. Paul, can you say a prayer for us?
I can, but I don't have anything planned. So I'll have to just
Do you
wing this
ever?
one.
Yeah, because when you
Yeah.
have something planned, it goes so well.
Yeah, this one, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep it short though.
All right, go ahead.
Because I'm a little tired. Let us pray. Dear leader, we march with courage towards this new year,
Oh, come on. Just fucking talk normal.
with poise, with respect for one another,
I say with toys.
poise, pride, and humbleness.
Humility.
Humility too. We've
No, not humbleness, humility.
humility and humbleness. We have many sins to ask forgiveness for. I'm sure you guys do. Maybe some perverted thoughts. Maybe it's you've done something wrong. Maybe you've done someone wrong. Regardless, nobody's perfect. But it was in that spirit that we move forward, and in your name we go in peace. Amen.
Amen.
That's getting hard, man. Every week. I tried chat GBTing. It fucking gave me shit.
They always have such like a dark undertone, you know?
That one was a little bit more positive though.
Such a very unhappy.
Yeah, but even then it's still dark,
I know.
like in its depths, you know? Like,
That's because I got a deep voice.
unhappy.
I don't know
person.
about that.
No, it ain't the voice.
It's a voice
I think my voice lends to the darkness. a
so
little
many
bit.
sins to atone for.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but speaking for
The
myself,
darkness is upon us.
Good night, everybody.
All right, see you
Yeah,
guys.
nice.